Need a favor. Can you run this camera? You care? I'm sorry, man. There's not any. They're all on the field. There's not any available down there. You care? Leave this one. Hey, you want an earpiece?
You go ahead and talk to that man down there.
Okay.
Because he told us to move this way. Mr. Fairman!
Hey, can I move them just a little bit this way? Yeah, can I move them just a little bit this way? Thank you. We're good.
Referee Todd Garrett, umpire Gene Chambliss, head linesman Chad Allen, line judge Chris Phillips, back judge Joe Montgomery, and your side judge Anthony Brooks. At this time, if you will, please stand and gentlemen remove your headwear. Our flag is located down by Jimbo's place. Our choir and directed by Miss Sarah James will lead us in the national anthem tonight.
Stripes and bright stars. keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, levee's going to break. When the levee breaks, have no place to stay. Need no levee, come in a weep and moan. Need no levee, come in a weep and moan. It's got what it takes to make a mountain man leave his home.
Atkins has won the toss. They have deferred. It's high drama in South Faulkner County. Winner of tonight's game will host in the 3A playoffs next week. The losers will go on the road. Welcome to the field, your 2025 Mayflower Eagles.
Unique. We're on the visitor side. At the same time as the Red Devils, you have the train horn going. But huge crowd. The Atkins faithful have traveled really well for a Thursday night ball game away.
Yeah, they have. And tell you what, we're going to get ready to go walk through our starting lineups together. You're going to have on your screen for Red Devil Media Productions the offensive starting lineup. From his head coach, and we are getting ready to kick off here. Kenny Rivas is out there to kick for us. Had a conversation with Coach Dobbs, and you know Kenny's nursing a bit of a hurt foot right now, so wasn't sure if Kenny was going to kick tonight. He was out here in pregame warming up, and man, he hit a 45-yarder from over here like it was nothing. So I mean, I think Kenny's ready to go.
Kenny's going to get things started, kicking away to Mayflower. And the Red Devils are wearing all white tonight, their road uniforms, and they'll be moving left to right. Mayflower in the purple jerseys, pants, and the white helmets. Kenny kicks it away.
Just a straight line kick. That's going to be a touchback into the end zone. We have that touchback. We're going to take a look at our defensive starting lineup for the Atkins Red Devils. They make up the Atkins defensive front that has been a force to reckon with in our conference.
And defensively, these guys have to limit big plays. They got to try to force Mayflower into third and long situations and do not help them out with penalties tonight.
Mayflower's going to have a whole line shift. Quarterback takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield. Good stop there by the Atkins defensive front.
It's the left side of that defensive line over there. And those linebackers, a host of Red Devils in on the tackle, but it's a loss of 1. Actually, a loss of 2, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 12 for Mayflower.
Yeah, that left side of that line, Nate Rawlings is over there, John Davis is over there. Man, it's a stout side of the line there, Scott. Quarterback dropping back to pass. He's got a man over there, and that pass is going to be
incomplete
pass over there. Man, it was hard to tell if they had it. They had two Red Devil defenders over there in the same vicinity.
Yeah, bracket coverage over there, and they dislodged the ball away from the receiver before he could come down with it.
That was Dakota Ham over there on defense. I think John Davis had also rotated over. You can hear the Red Devil band is trying to get everybody fired up on this sideline as well.
3rd and long for Mayflower.
It'll be 3rd down.
Yep, Mayflower looking to make an adjustment. 4 wide receivers spread wide. Quarterback takes snap. There was a false start by the wide receiver. They didn't get that one. A lot of pressure there. There's a holding call they're going to get. That pass is actually going to be, I think it's going to be completed, but there was plenty of flags thrown at the line of scrimmage. That one
is
going to
come back. That pass was completed through the hands of the intended receiver, and then the receiver who was a little further down in the pattern is the one who came down with it, but it's going to be for naught. That one's going to come back.
Number 2, Marcus Phillips on the reception from Carter Smith.
The officials talking about the penalty. They're going to give the signal now.
Let's see here. He's holding his throat. Is that a?
I think he's got a microphone there. He's keying up, talking to the official on the near side, who's communicating to Coach Austin Dobbs what the call is and what the implications would be.
Choke slam on number 79. Is that?
I don't think the referee knows that was a completed pass. He's trying to say, do you want to decline it? It is a hold against Mayflower.
So that's going to come back. That's going to make it 3rd and 21. Penalty right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to take it back from there. So that'll be 3rd and, 3rd and 21. They are in the shadow of the end zone back there.
That'll move the sticks back again even further. It'll be 3rd and long for the Eagles.
So 3rd and long just got 3rd and longer.
Yep.
They mark it back at the 9-yard line.
Yep, so that is going to be 3rd. My goodness. Yeah, should be 3rd and 21 here. Long way away.
They need to get out to the 30 for the first down, so it's 3rd and 21.
4 wide for Mayflower, trips to the bottom.
John Davis creeping up.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you've got to know where 40 is on the field at all times.
It's an opportunity for that defense to go after the quarterback, and they do rush him.
He's got tons of pressure. He's going to get sacked. That's a safety.
Now they're going to say he's pushed outside.
Smith is sacked in the backfield. It was down at the 1.
Oh, man. Scott, his toes were out of the end zone. The rest of it was in the end zone.
That's all that has to be out. The ball is all that has to be out of there. So Mayflower very lucky on that one that they didn't get the safety.
Boy, tell you what,
Dayton Rawlings in there to bring the quarterback down, and that's going to be 4th and
a lot. That should be 4th and
now the officials are
4th and
huddled up.
Should be 4th and almost 30.
Mayflower football program would like to welcome Milken Award winner Andrew Harrison.
This right here, Scott, this is one of those times where if you're a defense, you're going to pin your ears back and try to get a block.
That's holding on the Red Devils.
Oh, my goodness. It took him 20 minutes to call that. What's going on? Holding on the Red Devils.
Flag on the far side at about the 20-yard line, but that's going to bring the ball out to the 20. It's still going to be 4th and 10.
Much more doable than 4th and 20.
Excuse me, it's 3rd down. Repeat 3rd down.
Well, it is. Yeah, they need to fix that. There he goes. Quarterback back to pass. He had pressure. That ball is out there. It is complete, and that's going to be really close to a first down. He's going to have first down. Yep.
He needed to get to 30. He got just beyond it.
That's a first down for the Eagles. So with 10:35 left here in the first quarter, Mayflower has their first down and saved them from disaster back there in the shadow of the goalpost.
50-50. We got some merch. Jimbo's Place Barbecue.
First and
Nachos.
10.
We'll thank our sponsors.
Mayflower with the ball at their own 31.
Here from Patrick Stadium, George Jones.
Red Devils almost had him pinned
Here's
back
God's
down there.
country,
Had an
beautiful
opportunity there
Mayflower,
and
America.
got bailed out with a penalty. So Mayflower with new life and a new set of downs.
Quarterback hands off to the running back right up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go. He does break out of a Camden Newby tackle, but he's brought down quickly by Dayton Rawlings, but he does pick up about 3 yards.
79, Camden Newby.
That was number 5, Travion Williams, on the carry, and he did a good job just to get 3 or 4 yards with Camden Newby wrapped around him.
3, it'll be 2nd and 7 according to the board.
2nd down and 7 for the Eagles.
Trips wide receiver up top, one down low. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off again, and he's going to get a couple of yards. He's going to get drugged down by a couple of Red Devils, but he's going to get about another 3-yard pickup.
Again, Camden Newby in on the tackle. We have a Red Devil who's down and injured.
Camden Newby.
That looks like
And
Blake.
number 31, Blake Mitchell for the Red Devils. We got an injured player on the field.
Is that AMT? I think that's AMT.
Trying to see the numbers who are up. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think that is Austin Martin Trussell.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding his gut.
Let's take a quick 30-second break while they tend to Austin Martin Trussell. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
For the Eagles.
Back here in Mayflower, Austin Martin Trussell helped off the field, and Mayflower has 3rd and 4 from their own 37-yard line.
Quarterback takes it, pitches it out to his receiver, or he's got a first down. Still not tackled. He's going to make it down to the 48-yard line before the Red Devils bring him down, and that's going to be a big first down for Mayflower as they creep closer to the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line for the Eagles.
Camden Newby's going to check out here for the Red Devils. Seth Davis going in.
Mayflower just methodically moving the ball right now, just moving the chains, getting a fresh set of downs.
I didn't see who checked in for AMT. That left interior lineman. I can't see.
That's Jackson McNutt, number 64.
Quarterback takes snap, hands off up the gut. Camden Newby's right there. And we've got a penalty flag on the
It's going to be a
field.
face mask.
Across the 50.
Seth Davis reached out to
We got a
try
penalty
to
marker down.
make a tackle, and he got a little high there with the hand across the face.
Yeah.
Should just be a 5-yard variety.
Sorry, I think I said Camden. I'm used to Camden being down there. No, Seth, they did get a inadvertent handful of mask. But I think that that's going to get him really close to a first down. It will be. It'll be 2nd and
about 2.
2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. Mayflower moving the ball downfield here.
They're chewing some time off the clock. 8:31 left to go in the first. No score yet, but Mayflower into Red Devil territory.
I had a feeling this might be a quick game just because of the way it works. Referee's going to call a stoppage here. Not sure what that's about.
It's 1st and 2.
It's going to be 1st and 2 here. Ball on the Red Devil side of the field, about the 43-yard line. Quarterback takes it, hands off right up the middle. Again, he's going to be met immediately, but he's pushing forward, and he's going to get a pickup of about 3 yards, and that's enough for a first down. Red Devils just cannot quite bring a stop to this Mayflower drive.
The penalties have helped Mayflower keep this drive alive
tremendously.
That's one of the things we said at the beginning, that we have to not help them out with penalties, and so far they have been the beneficiary of a few.
Good to see AMT check back into the game for the Red Devils. Got a good bill of health on the sidelines. Red Devils showing pressure up the middle. Quarterback hands it off again, and he has got room on the left side. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to go out of bounds right about the 33-yard line. It's Wyatt Hearn there to push him out, but that's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards.
Number 20,
It's a
Wyatt
good patient
Hearn.
run by Travion Williams. He's been the workhorse for Mayflower tonight.
Red Devil defense
It'll be second and 3.
just bringing a lot of pressure right there at the front of the line. Mayflower's run the same play about 3 times in a row.
And that time they got Atkins to jump
Penalty
offside.
markers
So
are down.
again, they're going to help them out with 5-yard penalty. That's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be inside the Red Devil 30.
Yeah, that one was Dayton Rawlings just got a little
That's
bit
exactly
into the
what it
neutral
is.
zone
It'll be a
there.
5-yard penalty.
And they're going to get him for the 5-yard penalty, give them that
Gotta move
automatic
the
first
chains,
down.
give Mayflower a new set of
And again, you
downs.
mentioned
First
it,
and
Scott.
10 Eagles.
We cannot gift them penalty yardage. Mayflower's too good of a ball team for us to give them yards. Mayflower showing a tight set, only 2 receivers out. Man in motion across the middle. Quarterback takes it, hands off. He's going to break 1 tackle, gets around to the right side. He's got some room to run.
Number 5,
He's
Trey Williams.
going to have
Down
another
inside the
first down
20.
run there.
Big James
Really
gets
good run
another
there
first
by
down for
Mayflower to get a big first down and get inside the Red Devil red zone.
Again, just a patient run there by Williams, number 5, and he is picking the Red Devil
Fifty
defense
brought down
apart at this
number 20,
point.
Wyatt Hearn, according to bifocal.
7:15 left to go. Mayflower now inside the Red Devil 20-yard line. Ball sitting at the 16, where it'll be first and 10 for the Eagles. Mayflower shifts again.
Red Devil showing pressure on the right side of the D-line. Quarterback's going to hand it off again, right up the gut, and he's going to get a pickup of maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Inside
Not
run.
much that time. It's really about the best
Number 5, Trey Williams.
defensively we've done against this running game so far.
Yeah, and here you go. You got the big space eater going back in there. Cam Danubi checking in for Seth Davis. But you know what Mayflower's doing? They're handing it off right there in the middle, and then he's bouncing it out to one side or the other. So it's like he hands it off. It is patient enough to let the middle get stopped up, and then he has an opportunity to bounce it out.
Yeah, and I think that's a good word, just patient. He's a patient runner, waits for his holes to open up, and then he explodes through them.
Mayflower's going to be a handoff again up the middle, and he's going to have a pickup of about 2 or 3 yards again.
Inside run by number 5,
Actually,
Trey
2
Williams,
yards.
brought
They're
down
going to
once again
stop,
by number
have him
79,
marked down at the
Camden
12-yard
Reed.
line. So 5:55 left here in the first quarter. That's going to bring up 3rd and about
Looks
5
like 3rd and 6,
for
maybe a
Mayflower.
long 5.
Down here at the 12-yard line, creeping towards the end zone.
Big down here for the Red Devil defense.
Been a long drive. Defense has been out there for
The entire game so far.
Yes, almost 7 minutes of game time out there. Mayflower still in that big tight set there. Couple of upbacks there in the middle. Quarterback's going to throw it out there on a bubble, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to pick up maybe 2 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 1, maybe 2, brings up 4th and
Should be about 4th and
2
3.
and a half. Brought down by number 20, Wyatt Hearn. Number 40,
a long
John
three to me.
Davis.
But it is 4th down. Mayflower going to keep the offense out there, and the way they've been running the ball, I don't blame them.
I don't blame him at all. Keep the offense out there. You've got four receivers wide out. 2 bunched up to the top. Oh,
we
and
jumped again.
Man, they're going to get AMT.
Penalty
Or no,
markers are
that was
down.
Blake Mitchell. They're going to get on that right side of the line coming into the neutral zone.
That was Mason Vick actually coming
Oh,
up
was
from
it?
the linebacker spot to
Offsides against Atkins.
apply
is
some
the
pressure on the
call.
right side, and he just got a little too anxious.
That'll give
That's going
Mayflower
to give him a first down there,
It'll be
and that's going to
first
be
and
a
goal
and that one
from the
hurts.
5.
Yep.
Had him down on 4th down. Defense had finally done well, and then we give him another one.
First and goal, Mayflower inside the Red Devil 5.
4 receivers out wide, 1 in motion across the middle. Quarterback's going to take it, roll to his left. He's got a lot of pressure. He's going to get away from it. Dayton Rawlings almost gets to him.
He's in the pocket.
Yeah, that needs to be an intentional grounding. He is well inside the pocket there when he throws that.
He ran back to it, and there's the flag.
There's the flag. That is an intentional grounding call.
Flag comes in.
That's going to back him up.
It's number 10, Carter Smith, scrambled to the left, and then he went back to the middle of the field, and he tried to throw it away. Nobody at all over in the end zone where he threw it, and he was back in the pocket. So it's going to be a intentional grounding, loss of down.
So that's going to be second. That's going to make it second and, second and goal. Ball at the, they're going to put,
intentional grounding.
They're going to say
Mayflower is the call.
Yeah, second and goal, ball at the 22.
Down. It'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Good break there for the Red Devils. This is an opportunity for the defense to shut this drive down.
Goal, Eagles.
They've had a lot of penalties go the other way. Now they get one in their favor. Need to take advantage of this. 4:21 left in the first quarter. No score. Mayflower's had the ball the entirety of this first quarter and has driven all the way down inside the Red Devil 5. Now they're backed up outside the 20.
Three receivers out wide. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to look for a pass down the right side. He's got a man back there in the end zone, and that ball is going to fall harmlessly to the turf. That brings up a big 3rd and 21.
Pass was intended for 12, Tanner Reed, and he just got turned around, lost the ball, and couldn't track it down in time to come up with the reception. So incomplete pass stops the clock at 4:14. You mentioned 3rd and 21 for 3rd and goal from the 21 for Mayflower. Red Devil fans on their feet, band playing, trying to make life difficult for Mayflower. They're looking to cash in on this first drive.
Solomon Lytle has checked in now for Camden Newby. You've got 3 speedy guys on that defensive line for the Red Devils. Quarterback takes it. He's going to roll back. He's got a bubble screen over there. Oh, Blake Mitchell there to stop it. Brought down. Mason Vicks there. Lots of guys are there. And the Red Devils shut that down. That's a huge stop.
Great job rounding to it.
4-yard loss
set up
on
the screen,
the
and
play.
somebody forgot to block
22,
Blake
Austin
Mitchell,
Martin
Mason
Trussell.
Vick, Austin Martin Trussell.
Number
Several.
31, Blake
Several.
Mitchell on the
That's going to
tackle.
bring up 4th and 26 here, and their offense is on the field. I mean, if you don't have a field goal kicker who can do this, you got to go for it. This is no man's land.
A field goal from here would be 43 yards. So
yeah, and there's not many high school kickers that can do it. We have one. We have one that can do it. But yeah, Red Devil defense got to fire up here. This is a huge 4th down right here. Mayflower bringing a man in motion across the middle. We're going to get a timeout here, I think.
I think we've got a flag. I think it's going to be a delay of game.
Oh, delay of game. That's going to back them up 5 more yards.
So it'll be 4th and goal from the 31.
And maybe that was intentional. Maybe they're going to try a pooch kick. But
delay of game against Mayflower is the
I'm
call.
not sure, but that'll make it 4th and
Still
goal
4th down here at Patrick
from the
Stadium,
31-yard line.
George Jones Field.
I don't know.
It's
That's the
4th
first
and
time
goal
we've
from
seen
the
that. 4th and
31.
goal.
It doesn't happen very often. What do you run on 4th and goal from the 31?
Punt. Field goal.
I'd run a draw.
You want to run a draw? You know what? We can run draw.
I mean, if I'm calling plays for Mayflower, it's going to be a draw.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks right. There's holding right
hold,
there.
yeah.
My goodness, boy. And they're going to call it. They're going to call it. And Coach Dobbs, of course, is going to decline this call there. But Blake Mitchell was getting held all day long.
He was getting held by 2 players.
There's the penalty marker down.
He was walking them back to the quarterback, flushed the quarterback out of the pocket. He threw it away on the right side, incomplete. So it's going to be declined. Red Devils are going to take over at the Mayflower 31.
Man, good stop there for the Red Devils. They got backed into their goal line within the 10-yard line and just stuck with it. Got a good couple of good calls on their behalf. And now we got the offense out here. 3:04 left here in the first quarter. And this is kind of game, Scott. Every drive is going to matter. You cannot have wasted drives.
Yeah, and really fortunate that Mayflower wasn't able to cash in on that one. Had some penalties that helped them out, then had some that went our way, and now the offense takes over. We're
in our heavy set. Davin Bowden back there at running back. Now we're going to shift out of that. Cooper Goodall in the backfield with with Crawford. Trips receivers out to the top. Crawford takes it, hands off to Cooper Goodall. He's met in the backfield, and he has nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss of about 2 yards. Haven't seen that a whole lot this season.
No, Cooper doesn't get hauled down for a loss very often.
And Cooper ran to his right side and just had a bit of a jailbreak through the offensive line. Didn't have anywhere to go. So 2nd and 12 here. 3 receivers out to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Crawford takes it, fakes a handoff. He's got his man out there. That pass is dropped. Pass intended there for
Alan Horn. Was a little bit behind him. Allen was breaking across the middle. Cole just kind of threw it back shoulder, and Allen wasn't able to fall back and catch it.
3rd and 12 here for the Red Devils. 3 and out is not what you need right here.
No, and certainly don't want a quick 3 and out.
No, you need your defense to have an opportunity to rest. So Red Devils need a first down in a bad way.
2:31 left to go in the first quarter.
Crawford takes it. He's got pressure. He's going to dump it off. That pass is going to be intended for Goodall, who was blocking. So that brings up 4th and 12. Man, that is that's not what the Red Devils were looking for. Your defense was just on the field for dang near 10 minutes, and now they're going to have to go out there again.
Yeah, quick 3 and out for the offense. Not the start you want.
Definitely not. Cole Crawford back to punt is going to have to get his leg into this one if he wants to give his defense a field to work with here.
21 Blade Dykes and 7.
Punt is away. That one's going to take a good Red Devil bounce. It's going to be fielded right around the 32-yard line of Mayflower, and that's going to be where this Red Devil defense, who fought valiantly on this end of the field, sets up to go through another war.
Yeah, they're going to have to rest up quickly because they've got to go right back to work. This time, can't help them out with penalties.
No.
Got to try to get Mayflower off the field in a hurry, get the ball back to the offense. Hopefully they can settle into a rhythm and get some points together.
Meanwhile, I got a feeling we're going to be having sideline conversations with the offense, trying to get them going. I see them huddled up over there.
Mayflower with it on their own 32, where it'll be 1st and 10.
3 receivers out wide for Mayflower. Quarterback takes it, throws a little screen out to the right side. He is hit immediately and brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
The 40 John Davis all over that one.
As much as Atkins got 8 alive last year with those little bubble routes on the outside and those quick screens, I think John learned some lessons from last season.
Yeah, I think you're right, and he's just a more mature player, has played a lot of football. Things slow way down in your 3rd year as a starter, and he sees the field really well. He read that one from before the snap and was all over it. That's a loss of 3 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 13 for Mayflower from their own 29-yard line. Mayflower
showing trips receivers down to the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. Flanked by the running back. Quarterback takes it. He drops back, looks to his left side. He's got a man in the middle. That pass is complete, but he's going to be brought down pretty quickly there. Kenny Rivas, number 5, on the tackle for the Red Devils.
Gets back out to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
We will be honoring the 1992
Good opportunity for Red Devil defense to hold Mayflower here and get off the field.
Red Devil defense has got to need to make a stop here for their own sake. Give the offense an opportunity at a good field position.
A little merch from Leslie, the Booster Club.
Coach Harrelson making adjustments there.
50-50 night here in God's country.
4 receivers, actually 5 receivers out wide for Mayflower. They're going to take the snap. Quarterback has gotten a ton of pressure. Blake Mitchell's on him. That pass is thrown, and it is incomplete. Hit him right in the hands around the 46-yard line. Would have been complete, but he just drops it.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback, forced him out of the pocket. He was throwing on the run, wasn't able to connect with the receiver, so good 3 and out there for the Red Devil defense, and Mayflower going to be forced to punt here. Gavin Bowden, number 21, number 7, Ethan Lindboom back to receive the punt.
That is the first time we've seen Gavin Bowden back to receive, and I guess part of Coach Dobbs' game plan, now that you know you've got Tanner Hageman out for the year, Mason Martin's normally your guy. Him and Tanner are the guys for punt return. Right. So now let's put Davin back there, and Davin's got a little beef. He's got a little beef on him.
Hard to bring down.
He is hard to bring down.
Might be number 21, Blade Dykes.
44 seconds left to go in the first. Mayflower punts it away.
Straight line kick, and that's going to go all the way back. Man, What a lucky roll there for Mayflower. That ball's going to be stopped at the 12-yard line, and that's going to be where the Red Devil offense sets up, hoping to have more success than they did the last time out, where they went 3 and out.
Well, they got a long way to go here, 88 yards. 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Neither team got on the scoreboard yet, 0-0.
Yeah, Atkins has -2 yards accumulated for themselves, though. We gotta get that offense moving. You don't want that in the stat book, that in the first quarter you accumulated -2 yards. Crawford, empty backfield. He's going to keep it himself, goes right up the gut. He's going to have just a few yards, but he's going to be brought down. Actually, he may have only gotten back to he may have gotten 1 yard. That's what it looks like. It's going to be second.
Actually, just a short loss there. He didn't quite make it back to the line of scrimmage. So
yep, you're right.
Second and 10. Red Devils kind of went heavy package that time, had a couple of up backs, and then pulled from the opposite side, trying to clear some room for Cole Crawford to run on the right side. Nothing there.
Empty backfield now for the Red Devils, 5
That's
wide.
the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, nothing to nothing. Red Devils, Mayflower. We're in the middle of a hot one here, folks.
And we're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with second quarter action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here in Mayflower as we get ready to start the second quarter. Red Devils have the ball, second and 10 on their own 12-yard line. No score in the first quarter. Red Devil offense not able to get anything going so far.
Red Devils showing 5 wide here. Crawford tries to go with a hard count to draw him off sides and unsuccessful. Takes the snap, looks to his right immediately. That pass is going to be tipped. Oh, my.
Pass intended for number 15.
That pass was tipped
Alan
incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Red Devil offense just not able to get anything going right now.
Yeah, just out of sync a little bit. That pass was a little high for Alan Horn. He wasn't able to bring it down, and fortunate that it wasn't intercepted.
Man,
Mayflower had a man over there.
I was a little afraid he was going to get shellacked over there, even if he did catch that. So Red Devils here, 4 wide, trips to the bottom. Cooper Goodall in the backfield next to Crawford. You've got 10 yards to go if you want to prevent another 3 and out. Crawford takes it. He's got pressure. He is down. Cole Crawford is sacked in the backfield, and that has not happened hardly at all this season. And that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards.
Number 79, Devontae Williams,
brings up 4th and 14
breaking
for the
through
Devils.
and coming down on the quarterback, Cole Crawford, and it is going to be 4th and long. Red Devils going to have to punt again. So
Back to receive from
6
Mayflower,
offensive
number 21,
plays for the Red
Blaine
Devils.
Knight, number 2, Marcus
Negative
Phillips.
yards so far.
Getting set to
Red
kick
Devils
away
have
from the Devils, number
so
10,
far
Cole Crawford.
negative 5 yards of offense in this game, so we're going to have to make some adjustments. Crawford in the end zone makes a short, high kick that's going to be fielded
Number 2, Marcus
around
Phillips,
the
to kick
37-yard line,
down
and Mayflower
inside
offense
the
is going to have a
40
great
to the
field position here.
37-yard line. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
This is not what you wanted to start this game with. Red Devil defense
Stick
is
around for halftime.
going to be
We've got
feeling
the
their
Mayflower
end zone. They're defending, breathing down their neck.
We've got a 50-50.
Mayflower going to start at 37. That's a short field for
We've got a Pier 6
a
crawl
team
out
that
on George
moved the
Jones
ball pretty
Field.
well on their first drive.
Red Devil defense made a really good stop on the last time out, prevented them from getting anything going. Going to be looking to do the same thing here. So with 11:13 left here in the second quarter, the score is 0-0, and Mayflower has the ball in Red Devil territory at the 37-yard line. 3 receivers out wide for Mayflower. Quarterback takes it, handoff right up the middle. He's going to be met really quickly there. Blake Mitchell, David Rawlings all over that one. Yeah, I think he might have got it back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to say he got a yard.
Hit pretty quickly by number 31, Blake Mitchell.
That was number 8.
Dayton Rawlings.
Isaac Emmel on the carry. Excuse me, that's number 9. That is Cade Cowdery.
Mayflower coming out with 3 wideouts. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's a false start. Not going to get a call there. Good pressure around the back. That's going to be. And I thought they were going to get Blake Mitchell there for a roughing the passer, but excuse me, that was Mason Vick. Thought they were going to get him, but Mason made a really good move around that side. Quarterback just got that pass off to avoid a sack.
And good coverage out there by Dakota Ham. He came across and knocked that ball away from the receiver. It was intended for number 12, Tanner Reed. Dakota just put his hands in there at the last second, pulled it out. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for Mayflower. Another good opportunity for the Red Devil defense to try to get off the field here.
But you got to think, Scott, this is probably 4-down territory
I'm
for
sure
Mayflower.
it is, inside the 40.
Quarterback takes it, rolls to his left immediately. He's got pressure. That pass is going to be just thrown away out there.
No, he caught it. He had a man over there at the 30-yard line.
Really? Wow.
Just inside the 30, but pretty short of the first down.
But this is definitely 4-down territory. This is too far for a field goal. And it's 4th and 2. Yeah, you're going for it here. Scores 0-0, and the Red Devil offense hasn't really proven they can move the ball. So Mayflower's going to keep their offense out here.
It'll be 4th and 2, maybe.
Red Devil's going to have to be disciplined here, not jump off sides, not help them out.
We've done that twice tonight, which is, again, uncharacteristic. You know they're going to come out with that hard count. More receivers out wide for Mayflower. Quarterback fumbles the ball. He just falls on it. That's a turnover. Huge break for the Red Devil defense. Now this offense got to make something happen.
Lucky break there for the Red Devils. It looked like the quarterback was trying to fake a handoff, and I don't know what happened there. If somebody knocked it free or what, it just fell out of his hands. Carter Smith, the quarterback, lost the handle on it, and he just fell on it.
And again, we mentioned earlier, this is a game where you can't really make a mistake on either side of the ball, but right now nobody's making anyone pay for the mistakes. Red Devil offense has got to get the ball moving as we see them in that jumbo formation. We saw this a little bit last week where Davin Bowden would be the ball carrier for the Red Devils.
Jackson Kinnicksader, the only receiver. He split out wide to the right. Cole Crawford under center.
And there's that handoff to Bowden, who's met at the line of scrimmage, fights forward. He's going to get a pickup of about 3 yards.
Across the 40-yard line.
Oh, they gave him good position. That's just over 4-yard pickup.
The best offensive play we've had so far.
There we go. Hey, that's progress. That's progress.
Moving in the right direction.
Trips receivers to the top of your screen, 1 down low, 1 runner in the backfield. Crawford is going to hand off to Mason Vick, and Mason Vick somehow breaks the tackle, lunges forward, and I think he gets a yard.
Yeah, and that was a great effort by Mason Vick because he was caught in the backfield and wrapped up and somehow was able to break free from that and fall forward for a yard. It's going to make it 3rd and 5, a little more manageable for the Red Devils.
Yeah, Red Devil offense really needs this first down here. Crawford with 3 receivers down low. Goodall in the backfield. Looking to the sidelines. Davin Bowden, the lone receiver, up to the top.
Still plenty of time on the play clock. It's at 10 now.
Crawford takes it. Looks downfield. He's got his man over there. That's Davin Bowden. That ball is out of bounds. Not catchable.
A lot of contact over there.
Number 21,
Davin Bowden was trying to break to the sideline on his route.
They'll bring up 4th down.
And the Red Devil punt unit is coming out again.
Bifocals is up in his game.
Just cannot get the top off of it. And Red Devil offense is stymied for the 3rd time tonight.
Need to just pick up that first down.
That's it. We just got to
break the seal.
Just break the seal on it. We talk about that in basketball quite a bit. Sometimes you just go on droughts and you got to break the seal, but man, we need it in a bad way here, as our defense is really hanging on for us, and those guys are going to have to catch a breather at some point.
9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. No score.
Crawford with the punt. High punt headed towards the sideline. And that ball is going to take a bounce, and it's going to come dead around the 26-yard line. And that's going to be where the Red Devil defense tries to make a stand.
At the 26-yard line.
So far, Mayflower's first drive was their best. Looked really good, came all the way from the shadow of the end zone to the goal line. Red Devil defense was able to push it back with the help of some calls. And then Red Devil offense comes out, stymied. Then Mayflower comes out, 3 and out. Then Red Devils, 3 and out. And now we're here. We're just a back and forth of defenses right now.
Yeah, defense has been the story of the game so far. And you know, last week, Salem and Mayflower, pretty low-scoring game, 12-7. This one's shaping up to be much the same.
I believe the final total of that one was 12-7, and of course Atkins and Salem was 14-20. Running back is going to get away from the first tackle. Dayton Rawlings was really close to getting his hands around him, and that's going to be a pickup of about 2 yards. Second and 8 there for the Eagles.
Fast-moving first half so far. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Second and 7 for Mayflower from their own 29.
4 receivers down low for Mayflower. They went with a hard count, unsuccessful. Quad receivers down low.
Play clock down to 5.
3. Quarterback takes it, hands off to his receiver. He's got some room. There's a hold, big hold, and it's going to get called.
Yeah, 2 flags come flying in.
John Davis does make the stop for the Red Devils, but that holding call does come in.
Yeah, it's going to back them up 10 yards.
It's going to be, that should make it 2nd and 17.
Pretty easy call to make there on the edge. Dayton Rawlings got drugged down. Both officials who were close to it saw it through their flags.
Yeah, easy one there. I'm not sure they really even had to ask Coach Harrelson if he wanted to accept that.
Holding against the Eagles after the hip toss.
Well, the option was, do you make it 3rd and 7 or do you make it 2nd and 17?
Well, the way the defense is playing right now, I take 2nd and 17.
Back them up.
This defense was giving up some big gaps there the first drive down, but they've really shored it up and settled in so far in this second quarter.
It'll be 2nd and 16 according to the all-knowing board.
Mayflower comes out with 3 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near side, single back in the backfield next to the quarterback, Carter Smith.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks left. He's got a receiver right in the middle of the field. He fakes out John Davis. He throws a stiff arm, throws another stiff arm, and he's going to be about 5 yards short of a first down.
Play there by Mayflower. Run a receiver right across the middle. He just kind of gets lost in that void. The linebackers applying pressure from the middle, leaving that part of the field open. Solomon Lotto checks back in on that defensive front. Can the movie, so get a little more speed with those down linemen.
Solomon Lotto, one of our starting guards on offense, but offense hadn't been out there a whole lot, so he's the fresh man up.
Yeah, he is fresh. Fresh legs.
Mayflower showing trips to the top. Takes a snap, quarterback looks. He's got a ton of pressure. Solomon was back there. Quarterback's just going to keep him himself. He's got the first down. Could have gone farther, but he's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say at the 38-yard line, and that's a first down Eagles.
Yeah, good decision there by the Mayflower quarterback. Looked like he was going to throw it right as he got to the line of scrimmage, just throw it away, but he tucked it, picked up enough of the first down, moves the chains, keeps the drive going for the Eagles. It's first down and 10 at the Mayflower 38-yard line. 7:37 left to go before the half. No score. Mayflower, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. This is the formation they've been in most of the night.
Yeah, they feel real comfortable here. Quarterback takes it, fakes a handoff. Got a receiver at no man's land right there, and he's going to meet his defender before he's finally shoved down. But that's another first down for the Eagles. They found something they like, Scott. Bring a little receiver out on a curl route, drop him in no man's land, and that's how you beat zone defense.
Yeah, but Phillips, the receiver, took a shot on that one. He's going to think twice before coming across the middle the next time.
Yeah, he got stood up a little bit and stood up long enough that 40 had time to get over there.
Mayflower into Red Devil territory, ball just across the 50. The Red Devil 49.
Ooh, almost got Blake Mitchell in the neutral zone right there. Blake did a good job of halting the momentum.
Mayflower fans wanted a flag there.
Quarterback hand off to his big running back, and he's got a big carry there, almost down. That's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Good, quick, powerful carry there for Mayflower. Caught the Red Devils off guard.
Again, that's number 5, Travion Williams, who has done most of the damage for him in the backfield tonight.
It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Eagles.
He splits time at running back, but no offense to the other young man, but number 5 is a little more of a load back there when he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's got a little beef on him.
Yeah.
Got a little, got a little fried food in the system.
2nd and 2 for Mayflower, the Red Devil 41.
Same formation, 3 wideouts to the top, 1 to the bottom. Quarterback takes it, look to the right. He's looking left, he's got pressure. He's just going to run it, and he's got plenty of space to run. He's going to be near the first down marker.
Gets out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds by Dakota Ham, number 23, but it's enough for the first down. That keeps the chains moving and the Mayflower drive alive with 6:10 left on the clock before the half. The Eagles are going to have it at the Red Devil 31.
Mayflower, a bit of a pass-happy team, but they are finding all their success, most of their success on the ground tonight against the Red Devil defense. And a lot of it's broken plays. Quarterback, they get everything shored up, and the quarterback's just speedy and gets out of there.
It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles.
Trips to the top again for Mayflower, same formation. Quarterback takes it, looks downfield, looks left, looks right. He's got pressure. There's a holding penalty.
No, it's going to be hands to the face on us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Smith turned into a track star here in the 2nd quarter.
Not sure what the coach will
Penalty
do on
marker's
that one.
down.
He actually picked up quite a few yards.
Officials talking about this one, but I believe the call is going to be hands to the face on one of our defensive linemen.
So with 5:59 left here in the first half, the score is still 0-0, but Mayflower has Atkins backed up towards their goal post. Ball on about the 31-yard line, but we'll see what happens when this penalty comes out.
Official still talking it over. Right at the 29-yard line. Still no indication from the referee what the call is. We do have another flag back on the 20-yard line on the far side, so
we have 2 penalties, may offset depending on what it is.
that would be the best case scenario here, I think.
Yeah, if they offset, then we'll just replay down.
We're about to get the indication. It is going to be marked off against the Red Devils.
Yep. Marked off from the 24-yard line, which is where the runner went out of bounds. I think. I don't know.
Personal foul face mask against the Red Devils. And then a personal foul against the Red Devils. Declined the second one. So the first penalty is enforced, 15 yards.
It's going to get it down to the, looks like the 17-yard line is going to be where they placed it. So 12-yard line,
yeah.
Sorry. Red Devils backed into the shadow of the goalpost again here. See if the defense can make another stop like they did earlier. Man, we've been asking a lot of our defense tonight. They have been on the field a lot.
Pretty much the entire first half.
Really, yeah. I'm not sure the offense has taken 2 minutes off yet.
Flag on the far side.
Marker again.
Encroachment on. No.
Offsides
on.
Eagles.
Yeah, offsides on Mayflower.
I'll make it 1st and 15 Ball at the 17.
They must have lined up offsides on that far side.
Yeah.
The official over there on their sideline threw the flag.
15.
So that makes it 1st and 15. Now it's on the 17. Clock rolling, 5:48 left to go here before the half. Still no score.
In a tight jumbo set here. Quarterback takes a snap. Handoff right up the gut. Nope,
No,
he's
he
going to keep
keeps
it
it.
himself. Rolls out to his left. He's got room to run. He's going to get brought down on a hard hit. And we have a Mayflower player on his knees over there. He's up. Man, what a shot the quarterback took there right in the middle of the field. Not sure who laid that lumber.
That was Solomon Lytle with that hit. Pursuing from the backside, and he brought down the quarterback, Carter Smith, hard. But it's a gain of 2, make it 2nd and 8. As we approach 5 minutes to go before the half. Mayflower taking their time now.
2nd down and 8, and 5 minutes to go here in the
This clock
half.
down, trying to use as much of it as they can before the half.
Makes sense, trying not to give Atkins offense an opportunity here. Man in motion across the middle. Mayflower takes it. It's a jet. Nope. He hands it off right up. He's got plenty of room. That's a touchdown, Eagles. And the seal has been taken off here first. Mayflower draws first
Number
blood.
5, Terry Williams breaks the outside,
4:41
gets
to
into
go
the
in
end
the
zone.
first quarter.
Get
Excuse me, first
somebody on the
half.
board.
Number 5, Travion Williams takes it in from 9 yards out to give Mayflower the 6-0 lead.
Getting set to hold, number
The extra
12,
point is,
Tanner Reed. Getting set to kick, number 4, Dakota Groff.
yeah, they are going to line up for
Yeah.
the extra point.
At least that's what they're showing right
Yeah.
now. Can't see the number on their kicker.
I believe that is number 4.
Hold us down. The kick is up, and it
Kick is
is
up.
right down the middle. That's
It
going to
is
push the
good.
score 7-0.
With
Mayflower
4:41
breaks
remaining here in the
breaks
first
the seal,
half.
and they lead
Your
Red
score,
Devils 7-0
Mayflower
with 4:41 left here in
Atkins
the
0.
first half.
We'll take a
Stick
30-second
around.
break.
We
This
got
is Red Devil
93
football on
OGs coming up in a
100.9
minute.
Quick
We
FM
would like
Red
to
Devil
thank the
Media
Quarterback
Productions.
Club sponsors, Fletcher Auto, Darren Davis, Paint Body Shop, Taylor Painting.
Travion Williams from 9 yards out for Mayflower. The extra point was good. And now the Red Devils going to get another opportunity on offense. So far, they have had 3 touches on offense and nothing to show for it. 3 and out.
I think we've picked up maybe 4 or 5 positive yards on the game so far.
Kickoff, number 0.
Offense got 4 minutes, 41 seconds to make something happen, and you better believe this is crucial right here. We're going to get the ball to start the second half, so man, if we can get some points on the board here, that's important. That ball's going to be fielded around the 15-yard line. We've got some space. Lowers his shoulder there around the 30, and he is going to get down to the 30. Looks like 33-yard line. Good starting field position for the Red Devils.
Nice return by Jackson Kinnicksader, the sophomore. He was the deep man on that one, brought it out across the 30-yard line. So pretty decent starting field position for the Red Devil offense. They'll have 4.5 minutes to work with. Try to get some points on the board before the half.
This is where that senior leadership is so important. Cade Bartlett, the senior center over the ball there for the Red Devils, needs to get this offensive line fired up and moving forward. Cole Crawford, our quarterback, is back there in a jumbo formation here with 2 receivers out wide. Crawford takes it himself, goes left. He's got room, lowers his shoulder, and he gets down. Good 8-yard pickup there for the Red Devils.
Best offensive play of the night. Quarterback keeper on the left side for the senior quarterback, Cole Crawford.
And here we are, same formation, lining up in that jumbo. Cole Crawford back at quarterback, keeps it himself again. Oh, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They're falling all over him there.
He tried to put his foot in the ground and make a cut. Slipped on the turf.
Lost about half a yard, brings up 3rd and 2. Red Devils need a first down in a bad way.
Yeah, just got to keep the chains moving here.
Lost a yard, 2nd and
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Blake Mitchell in at the up back.
Goodall in the backfield. It's going to be handoff to Goodall. He's got space. He's going to fall forward. That should be enough for a Red Devil first down, first one of the night.
Goodall gets the first down.
He needed
for the Red Devils, moves the chains.
44. He got the 45, so that is the first down with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go before the half.
Red Devil offense already back at the line of scrimmage, trying to get the momentum going here. Just get the blood flowing for the Red Devil offense.
Just get a little tempo here.
That's it. Crawford takes it, rolls to his left. He's looking to run it. He has tucked it. He's past the 50, and he is on Mayflower territory down to about the 48-yard line.
Cade Bartlett out there lead blocking for the quarterback. And now we've got an injured Mayflower Eagle on the field. That is number 79. That's Devontae Williams.
And he is their star big guy. He goes both ways, offense and defense, and he is one that at every moment you know where 79 is on the field.
Yeah, he's listed 5'10", 300 pounds, and he is
he's an athletic 300
He's an
pounds.
athletic 300 pounds. You're exactly right.
Yep, they're going to keep him on that knee down there. Coach Harrelson out there checking on him as.
And now he's going to get up and begin to make his way off.
On his own.
Yep, he's trotting a little bit.
He's been on the field a lot too.
Yeah, like you said, plays both ways. So
he is their only guy that plays both ways, according to the scouting report that my offensive line gave me. Red Devils finally got some positivity going here on offense. It's going to be 2nd and 3 down here. A couple of good runs there, but for Cole Crawford and Cooper Goodall to get us moving. We got 3:11 left here in the second quarter. Clock is ticking. Crawford takes a snap, handoff to Goodall. Goodall's got space. He's broke away. That's a first down. He breaks another tackle.
Still on his feet.
Cooper fighting, and they're pushing the pile.
They're going to blow that one dead. Just say his forward progress was stopped.
And you're right. They were pushing that pile. Sawyer Bartlett was with his running back, and they were pushing it forward. They're going to give Red Devils a huge first down. The ball is going to be at the Mayflower 38-yard line. 2:52 left here in the first half. Red Devils headed towards the end zone.
Need to get some points on the board before the half. Plenty of time. Now got a little momentum, a little rhythm going.
Trips receivers down to the bottom. Fakes a handoff over. Oh, just miscommunication there. Miscommunication. Cole throws it out there for Dakota Ham, and Cole just threw it a little fast. Coach Dobbs not pleased with that. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2:37 left here in the first half.
And Coach Dobbs wasn't happy that time with his receivers. I don't know if it was the blocking or the just the anticipation of the pass or what it was, but he had words with both of his receivers there. Same formation.
Yep. It's going to be a handoff to Goodall. He's met quickly. They're going to try to push him forward, and they're pushing. The O-line is pushing, baby. Let him push.
Still moving forward.
Let him push. That is, oh, and now we got a penalty coming in late after the play.
Hit initially by number 11, Jude Pirtle.
That's going to be close to a first down.
Man, Red Devil offensive line fighting forward on that one, just relentless.
So let's see what the penalty is here at the end of the play. And we do have a Red Devil who's shaken up.
That is Cooper Goodall.
Cooper Goodall.
Yeah, Cooper was the runner there, getting shoved forward, and he's saying, it almost looks like Cooper's indicating he was getting hit in the face mask. See what the foul is going to be here.
The officials huddled together right there where the play was blown dead. .222 left to go. Mayflower with a 7-0 lead, and here comes the referee to give us the indication on the penalty. The dead ball.
Dead ball, personal foul,
face mask against Mayflower. So
there we go.
That's going to tack on some yardage
15,
to the end of that one.
That's 15 added to the end of it, and we are in the red zone, Scott. We got positive offense.
Inside the 15-yard
line.
line.
1st and 10 from the 14 for the Red Devils.
By far the best drive we've had all night.
2:22 left here in the first half. Red Devils have the ball down to, looks like it's at the 15. Yep, Red Devils have the ball at the 15-yard line. We're headed towards the end zone. Crawford, 3 receivers out wide. Mason Vick in the backfield. Handoff. Nope, Crawford keeps it over to Davin Bowden. Davin's got some space. He's going to fall forward. pick up a 5 yards.
21, David Bowden.
I thought Davin might be able to make a move there and get outside, but good job by the Mayflower defense rallying to him and making sure he didn't get to the end zone. Pick up of about 3.
They're going to say it was 3.
Make it 2nd and 7. Ball just outside the 10-yard line. 1:44 as the clock continues to tick down. We approach halftime. Red Devils looking to match Mayflower with a touchdown here.
Got to be smart. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to throw it over. We got a little screen, and oh man.
It's a great job defensively by Mayflower. Just slipping the blocker there and reading that one all the way and bringing Dakota Ham down. No gain on the play.
Actually, loss of 1 there makes it 3rd and 8 with 1:14 left on the clock here. Look to see what Coach Dobbs is going to put in here. This is, I would say, Kenny can definitely make a field goal here. You've got to think this is going to be a low-scoring game. If it comes to 4th down, I don't think it's a loss if Kenny gets a field goal because you get the ball in the second half, but we need a touchdown here. Crawford takes a snap. He's got his man that bad.
Mayflower defender broke on that one and got his hand on it. David Bowden wasn't able to bring it in.
Number 7.
Went for the pick and left Davin Bowden open. The ball got on him in a hurry, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and Kenny is going to come on to attempt a field goal here. Kenny Rivas 2 of 3 on the season. His lone miss was a 50-yarder that came up just short. This one going to be spotted at the 19, so it'll be a 29-yard attempt.
Yeah, this is not too much longer than an extra point here for the lefty kicker. Hold is down, kick is up. Man, what a kick.
Plenty of distance right down the middle.
Man.
And the Red Devils are on the board, 7-3. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Beautiful Mayflower, America, your score. Mayflower 7, Atkins 3. Stick around for the 50-50. The 93 track state champs. Shop with a cop. Barbecue nachos. It's Eagle weather.
Back here in Mayflower, the Red Devils have gotten on the board with a field goal. 46 seconds left to go before the half, and Kenny Rivas has drawn the Red Devils to within 4. It's 7-3 Mayflower.
And this is where you need to get a good kick here, and now defense has to make a stop. You've got an opportunity now. If you can make a stop here, Red Devils get the ball to start the second half, and there's your opportunity to take the lead. But you've got to be smart on defense here.
Yeah, I don't want to give up anything and let Mayflower get momentum going into half.
And Mayflower's got all their timeouts, and you anticipate they're going to use them. That ball is going to be fielded at the 2, and they have a chance. And he's going to be dropped. He slips up on the turf and falls at the 12-yard line. So, man, they've got a long way to go with 40 seconds on the clock here and 3 timeouts.
Kind of awkward fielding that kick over there on the far side. I thought it was going to roll him in the end zone. Probably would have been better off to let it do that.
Yeah, that'd be the difference between the 20-yard line and what they're saying is the 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty big difference. So now Mayflower's offense comes on. 40 seconds left to go before the half. They've got a 7-3 lead, but they're a long way from getting into scoring position and not much time left to go. Red Devil defense needs to keep everything in front of them right here.
Yep, no penalties, no penalties. Oh, quarterback takes a shot there, and they're going to get a roughing the passer. There it is, roughing the passer. And this is what we talked about. You've got to be smart here.
You got 2 Mayflower players down, the quarterback, and again, number 79, Devontae Williams.
And you had Dayton Rawlings and Blake Mitchell coming hot out of those sides. And
quarterback is up now.
That's going to be a 15-yard, automatic first down 15-yarder right there.
Carter Smith, the quarterback, down on one knee now. He's
hurt.
He took a shot there.
He did. But this one, the mistake.
They're going to wave it off.
Oh, they're going to wave that one off and say it was a valid hit. Wow. Lucky break there for the Red Devils, Scott. I mean, That's not a call we've gotten all season.
No. Most of the time, the quarterback is going to get the benefit of the doubt there, and that time.
That's really the second time in this game he hasn't gotten the benefit of the doubt. So that makes it 2nd and 10 here. Ball still on the 11 or 12-yard line back there. Mayflower showing 5 wide receivers, 4 to the near side of the field.
They just moved their running back out into the slot on that formation, empty backfield.
Quarterback takes that snap. Dayton Rawlings got a hand on him, and he does get rid of it.
Oh,
John Davis with an interception. John Davis with an interception.
26 seconds left to go before the half, 25 seconds, and John Davis just came up with a huge pick.
Yes, sir.
Carter Smith, the quarterback, flushed out of the pocket by the Dayton Rawlings pressure. He floated it up, and John Davis camped out under it and went up and got it. And now the Red Devil offense going to get it with a short field at the 21-yard line of the Mayflower Eagles.
This is huge right here. John, that's what senior leadership's all about. John Davis is well known as the captain of this team, and he comes out there, makes a huge play, and now his counterpart, Cole Crawford's got to go out here and make some business happen on the field.
And that's something we saw last week in that Mayflower-Salem game. When you can get Carter Smith flushed out of the pocket, he does put the ball in harm's way, and that time John Davis made him pay for it.
And you got 25 seconds at 3 timeouts here. Coach Dobbs is gonna have to play this one smart. Crawford takes it, hands off to Goodall, right up the gut. Goodall's, he's broken away. He's got a good fumble. Red Devils have it, but man, that's going to be a, oh man, Cooper got it down to the 15, but he fumbled it and it dropped back to the 20, so that's going to net nothing.
Cole Crawford there to fall on the loose
Cole
ball.
Crawford on the recovery.
I think the Red Devils got the timeout there, but man, that took 10 seconds off the clock, and the fumble got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Oh man. Yep, timeout for the Red Devils.
We'll take it with them. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
It'll be 2nd and 9, Atkins. Pass intended in the back of the end zone. Covered up by number 2. Marcus Phillips. Bifocus says it was number 18, Mason Vick, on the target. Pass is dropped in the back of the end zone by Atkins. Intended for number 15, Alan Horn. 21, Blake Dykes. 7, Travis Phelps on the coverage. There's 5 seconds remaining. Number 5, Kenny Rivas. The leg, Kenny Rivas with the field goal. That brings us to the half here in God's country. We got it for Slobberknocker. Mayflower 7, Atkins 6. Playoff implications. Home game on the line. Stick around, we got champs. cheer and band. Be sure to check out Shop with a Cop, Officer Patterson. At this time, when we get them out here, we'd like to welcome. 2 weeks ago, we recognized the latest state champs, the 2025 softball state champs. At this time, we are going to recognize the first state champs in school history.
Yard run for a touchdown. The extra point made it 7-0. Then, finally, the Red Devil offense got some things going. Mounted a drive that stalled in deep in Mayflower territory. Kenny Rivas able to come away with a 29-yard field goal to get on the board and make it 7-3. Then, toward the end of that first half, Mayflower had the ball deep in their own territory, floated a pass up. John Davis came down with it, got the interception, gave the ball back to the offense with just a few seconds left on the clock. Offense not able to really get anything going. Really didn't get any yards at all. Had a pretty good run there. Cooper Goodall fumbled it. Cole Crawford fortunate to fall on it. Ball rested right there at the 20-yard line, and Kenny Rivas came on and kicked a 37-yarder as time expired, and that puts us at 7-6. Looking at some of the stats from the first half, Atkins had just 4 first downs, all on that last drive that they had, that first Kenny Rivas field goal.
I'll say the first one came after about 7 minutes into the second quarter.
Right. Mayflower had 11 first downs in the first half. They were able to move the ball pretty well, rushing-wise for Atkins, 12 carries, 39 yards. Not much doing with the run game, but did find some success there toward the end of the second half, or the end of the second quarter with the quarterback run game. So we'll see if we see a little bit more of that coming out in the second half. Passing, just 2 catches for 3 yards for the Red Devils. So the passing game not really able to find much traction at all. On the other side, Mayflower has 17 carries for 80 yards, 9 catches for 46 yards. And just kind of what we expected. You know, it's just a really close game between two really good teams, good defenses. Mayflower has the edge so far in that department. They've been able to stymie the Red Devil offense for the most part in the first half.
Yeah, the Mayflower came out hot and heavy. The defense made a really good stop there on the very first drive. They came out. We had several 3-and-outs there in that first quarter before Mayflower finally got points up on the board. The star of the game right now for the Red Devils has got to be the defense. The defense has kept the Red Devil offense in this game. They've made them contenders in this. They're the reason that we have an opportunity to go up on this next drive when we get this kickoff to start the game. And hey, huge look-alive play there for John Davis, who is undoubtedly the leader of the defense. But Coach Harrelson has had those guys fighting tooth and nail. And like you said, offense finally got something moving. And the key to the offense is, like we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, it's got to be a war of attrition.
Right.
Don't get disheartened. Slowly but surely punch that yard. 4 yards and a cloud of dust. That's what we need.
Yeah, be patient, be physical. That's what we said offensively was going to be the key, and just going to have to keep at it. Just look for opportunities in the second half. Defensively for the Red Devils, no surprise, John Davis leads the way with 4 tackles, had that interception there in the closing seconds of the first half that set the offense up in scoring position, and Kenny Rivas able to kick it through to add to the Red Devils score and bring them within 1. Camden Newby has 2.5 tackles, Mason Vick with a couple of tackles, Blake Mitchell with a couple, Dayton Rawlings with a couple. You know, it's one of those things, we say it all the time. Every time the opponent has the ball, you see so many white hats around it. The Red Devils just rally to the ball, and so a lot of guys getting in on the action, and really the defense has had to work a lot. They've been on the field almost the entire first half. So they're going to have to get their breath here at halftime and get some hydration and get refreshed for the second half. But the offense is going to have a crack at it first when we come out of the locker room.
Yeah, offense is going to have to put together some longer drives.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing, and some people don't realize that. You know, you come out, it's not just that a 3-and-out's a wasted offensive drive, but a 3-and-out really hurts your defense, because now, while they're on the sideline trying to make adjustments, trying to talk through the next drive, now they're going to get ripped out of their conversation because they got to get back onto the field. You need to give that defense an opportunity to breathe, and the way you do that, again, slowly but surely, be physical, pound the rock. I look to see more of the more of Davin Bowden and back there in that power formation. I don't necessarily like seeing Cole Crawford run the ball, but I mean, there's not many quarterbacks that are a ham hock coming through the middle of that line like Cole Crawford.
Yeah, 6'1", 215, and he's not afraid to put his head down and be physical and try to pick up a couple extra yards.
Yeah, I think 215 is a little light right now. I think
maybe.
Cole's looking maybe 220, 225, and that's not a fluffy 225. That's a big kid.
He's in football shape right now, not basketball shape.
Yeah, he'll slim up by the end of basketball. Come February and January, he'll be slimmed up.
He sure will. One thing that the Red Devils are going to have to clean up in the second half is the penalties. That first Mayflower drive especially, they were the beneficiary of several costly penalties on the Red Devils. That moved Mayflower down the field. Fortunately, defense was able to rally and keep them out of the end zone on that drive. But going to have to clean up some of those penalties. Penalized 5 times in the first half for 47 yards. Got to make sure that's a little bit more shored up in the second half. We're going to take another 3-minute break. We'll come back and get you set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. We expected, Zach. Two good offenses with really, really good defenses, and that's what we've seen a lot of tonight.
Yeah, we expected coming into this it was going to be a low-scoring affair. I mean, Mayflower, Salem, low-scoring affair. Atkins and Salem, low-scoring affair. Now, all the other teams that the three of us have played against this season, we've run it up, or it's been very high-scoring affairs. Yep. But, when we've had to come in here and go tooth and nail against each other, unfortunately, Salem got the better of both of us. But here, there's a lot of ball game that's left here in this one. A very fast ball game. It slowed down towards the end of that second quarter. But here, it's not normal that at 8:18 we're sitting and, nearing the end of halftime. But I'm thinking here in the second half we're just going to see some more of that heavy physical running. And again, like you said, we both have really, really good defenses. It's just going to be a matter about whose offense can capitalize.
Right. And it is such a luxury to have a weapon like King Rivas out there.
It is.
You don't have to get into the end zone with a touchdown. You can get in position for him to kick it. He is now 4 of 5 kicking field goals on the year, and we mentioned before that his only miss was a 50-yarder that came up about a yard short.
Yeah, he'd have made that one from 49 yards.
And he is 35 of 39 PATs on the season, so just a really, really solid weapon there for the Red Devils on special teams is Kenny Rivas. We mentioned this in the pregame. We'll go ahead and talk a little more about it now while we've got some time. The winner of this game locks in second in the conference, the number 2 seed going into the playoffs, and that means a home game. So there is a lot at stake here. Red Devils desperately want to play at Sorrell Stadium at Limley Field next week. Plus, that 2 seed draws the 4 seed out of the 3A7. The loser of this one will be the 3 seed out of the 3A2, and they'll play the 3 seed out of the 3A7. And like our conference, the top 3 teams in the 7 right there together, they're all really, really solid. Bismarck is number 1 in that conference, and they're maybe a little bit of head and shoulders above the rest. But then, not a lot of drop-off to Prescott, Smackover. Those teams, they're going to be battling it out. But there's a lot of things that can happen, a lot of moving parts. We don't know for sure who we're going to play yet, but we'd much rather play the 4 seed than the 3 seed.
Absolutely. I mean, looking at it right now, if I had to make a prediction, it looks like the winner of this game is going to play Center Point or Falk. The loser of this game is likely going to have to make the trip down to Prescott to play the Curly Wolves. And I lived in Prescott for just a little while, and I got to see those Curly Wolves up close and personal, and I know that stadium gets rocking on a Friday night there, Scott. I may have done a little preemptive smack talk with my Prescott friends, but definitely not wanting to have to go on the road next Friday. We want that home game, so hopefully we can get the offense moving here in the second half, get the defense sturdied up even further, maybe some more turnovers. Those guys have a lot of momentum going into this, so looking forward to getting this second half started.
We're told that there's a coin toss between Falk, Centerpoint, and Harmony Grove for the 4 seed in that conference.
So the winner of this game will play one of those 3 teams.
All right. So
that's how it goes. The winner of this game will play either Falk, Centerpoint, or Harmony Grove.
Harmony Grove, yeah.
The loser of this game will play Prescott.
On the road.
On the road at Prescott.
And that's not what we want.
No. And again, Prescott. Now, I will say this. Prescott played Salem early in the season, and Salem whipped the dog snot out of them 55-0.
Yeah.
So, that was an early game, and Prescott has looked much better since then. But if I have to pick between having a game in Atkins versus being on the road on a Friday night, I'd much rather be at home.
Yeah.
Much rather be at home in our press box.
No, don't even have to think about that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
4 minutes and about 20 seconds left on the halftime clock. The Mayflower Band is on the field performing their halftime show. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break. We'll come back, and we should be getting pretty close to second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
That's pretty good.
Back here in Mayflower, both teams have made their way onto the field and are going through their warm-ups for the second half, so we anticipate that they're going to put 3 minutes back on the clock and allow the teams to finish those warm-ups before we start the second half. When we do get started, the Red Devils will be receiving the second half kick. So hopefully offense is going to get a chance, and the momentum is with the Red Devils. They trail 7-6, but they scored their 6 points back-to-back kicks there.
With 2 minutes.
Yeah,
in
within 2 minutes. John Davis picked off a pass with about 20 seconds left, and Kenny Rivas able to cash in again on a short field there and bring the Red Devils to within 1. But that big defensive play by John Davis and then the offense getting the ball moving has kind of put the momentum in favor of the Red Devils.
Absolutely. And just a heads up, if you know of any scores around 3A or any other games that may be going on tonight, if you could get those stats up to me and Scott and somehow pass it up. I don't know, send mail. I don't know, send a pigeon.
Pigeon, yeah.
Carrier pigeon. We'll find a way. If you know any of the scores around 3A, let us know. Last I looked, Salem was up 36-15 on Quitman, which Quitman has clinched a playoff spot, so that doesn't really have any bearing on them or Salem. But Red Devils are out here warming up for this one. And you said it, Scott. Right now, all signs are pointing to the Red Devils having every bit of momentum here. Mayflower has not made it down to the end zone in the second quarter. So the Red Devils and their defense have really put them in this position. And we talked a little bit about how special it is to have Kenny Rivas. Early first drive of the game, Mayflower was down here, and we talked about they were kind of in a no man's land, kind of passing around the 15, the 24. You can't punt, and they didn't feel comfortable kicking the ball. The good thing about having a kicker as talented as senior lefty Kenny Rivas is that if we're anywhere between really the end zone and the 30-yard line, we feel extremely comfortable with Kenny booting that thing down there and getting us 3 points.
Yeah, we mentioned before that his only miss on the season just came up a little bit short on a 50-yard attempt.
It'd have been good at 49.
And you got to think out here on turf, probably a little bit easier to kick. Sometimes the turf can be slippery, but you're not going to have the tall grass to contend with to kind of get in the way of your swing on in his case, Kenny's case, the left foot. So he may have a little more range out here on the turf here in the second half.
Looking out here, AMT getting taped up by Coach Torres over on the sideline, getting ready to come out here in the second half as the offense is over there getting warmed up. Looks like Solomon Lytle over there getting stretched out. Cole Crawford is making passes back and forth there with Ethan Lindboom, our backup quarterback, starting free safety. As this Red Devil team looks to come out here, stay focused, handle business, and come out of here clinching the 2 seed against the Mayflower Eagles.
We're going to take another 30-second break, just a quick break. We'll come back with the second half kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here in Mayflower, and the Red Devil fans are on their feet and welcoming the Red Devils back to the sideline. I gave it to Brian.
Red Devils are getting ready to come out on the field here. We got our special teams unit out there ready to receive You know,
Welcome
just
back
thinking about it,
to
might be
Boston.
looking for
It's a beautiful
Mayflower. They may
Mayflower,
be trying an
America.
onside kick
We're
here.
getting ready to start
That
the
was one
first
thing as I
quarter.
walked
Our
around the
score after
guys
first
eating
half,
lunch today
Mayflower
over
7,
at the high school
Atkins
cafeteria. I was listening to them, listen to a
Atkins
couple
will
of them
receive
talk, and
the
they
kickoff
heard a little bit of special
to
teams
start
talk
the
about the
second half.
possibility of Mayflower kicking some onside stuff.
Got to be ready for it. And again, Red Devils with the momentum there in the later part of the first half, able to create a turnover and then capitalize on that with some points. Just got a couple of field goals, so they still trail 7-6. But Mayflower may try to take that momentum back here with a bit of a surprise onside kick.
You're right. Jackson Koenigsader is going to be the man back to receive for the Red Devils. Ethan Lindboom also on that far side, as is Dakota Ham over here on the near side.
Number 28, Jackson Kinnington.
Red Devils kind of have a return by committee method here, and this ball is going to be deep. That's going to be...
It's going to get out of bounds on the far side, so...
that one's going to come out to the 35-yard line, and the Red Devils are going to have good field position to start this one.
Good job by Jackson Koenigsader, just watching that one roll out of bounds over there on the far side.
Yeah, and that's some good wisdom for a sophomore. Sometimes you'll see a young fella go after, try to pick it up and run it back. Good look alive there for the sophomore.
Ball bounced inside the 20, and he had an opportunity to pick it up, but elected to just see what happened, and it was a good choice on his part as the ball kind of took a sideways spin and rolled out of bounds over there on the far side inside the 15, and it's going to come out to the 35, where the Red Devils will take over there on offense.
Blake Mitchell is going to come out at tight end here for the Red Devils over on that far side, which usually means we're looking for a power run here. We have a jumbo set, 2 receivers out there.
Ethan Lindboom to the near side, Davin Bowden to the far side.
Interesting set. We have not seen Lindboom at receiver much. Crawford hands it off to Goodall. Goodall goes right up the middle. He's falling forward, and he's going to have a good pickup there of about 3 yards.
Super Goodall spins off the tackle.
Actually, yep, they're going to be 3.
Goodall with a little bit of a spin there, kept his feet.
Number 34, Keaton Woods.
Driving forward 3 yards, make it 2nd and 7.
Red Devils showing 3 wideouts, 1 up back. Blake Mitchell, the up back.
And Ethan Lindboom remains at the receiver position on the near side.
Hand off to Goodall, right up. Actually, Cole Crawford kept it himself. He's going to lower his shoulder and pick up 3 more yards, and that's going to bring up
number 10, Cole
about
Crawford
3rd and 4.
with the run. Number 2,
and after that
Phillips.
play, number 2, that is Marcus Phillips, got up and had some words for Cole Crawford. Cole put his shoulder down, ran over the defensive back for the Mayflower Eagles, and he got up and said something like he had really made a play there. 3rd and 4. Ball at the Red Devil 41-yard line.
Very important down here for the Red Devils. Crawford, they're going to get a false start on Cole there. Cole called for a snap, and it did not come. A little bit of that, first time we've seen that all season, miscommunication between Cade and Cole.
That's going to back the Red Devils up 5 yards to make it 3rd and 9.
So going to draw up a little bit of a different play here if you're Coach Dobbs. 3rd and 4 is a little bit different, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and 3rd and 4 near the 40-yard line might mean you're in 4-down territory, but 3rd and 9, I'm not so sure about it.
Yeah, if you can get it down within 1, yeah, we can power down and go for it, but here you're going to have to make something happen. Davin Bowden, the lone receiver, up to the top of the screen. Jackson Koenigsader down to the bottom. Cole Crawford takes a snap. He's looking for Davin. Davin's out there. That pass is going to be incomplete. Just a little outside of the reach of Davin Bowden, and that's bringing up 4th and 9, and the Red Devils failed to capitalize on this opening drive.
Another drop by the Red Devil receivers, uncharacteristic, and we've seen a lot of it tonight.
Yeah, Cole Crawford coming in has been the epitome of efficiency and averaging over 70% on his passes, and tonight I think that makes him 2 for 11, 5 or so drops. Crawford, good punt there, is going to be fielded at the 30. They're going to try to return it. He's got some room. He's going to make it down. He's inside the 45, and they're going to stop it. He made it down to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be where Mayflower offense sets up shop with good field position.
Nice return by Phillips. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles.
Phillips on the return for the Eagles, and he caught that one on the run at the 30. Able to get it out to the 47, so 17-yard return for Mayflower. Gives them the ball just shy of midfield. 10:29 left to go in the third. Red Devil offense couldn't do anything on their first possession. Now Mayflower going to get a crack at it. They have a 7-6 lead.
See what this Red Devil defense can make happen. Camden Newby, the space eater right there in the middle of the line. Mitchell and Rawlings to his right and left. Quarterback takes snap, hands off, right up the gut. He's got nowhere to go. Camden Newby and a host of others are right there to stop the progress. John Davis in amongst the tackle as well, if you can believe that.
That's 5, Travion Williams. He was the bell cow in the first half for Mayflower. Nothing doing that time.
For the Eagles.
And they're going to give him 1 yard on the carry, so it's going to make it 2nd and 9. Ball at the 48-yard line, the Mayflower 48-yard line. 10 minutes now left to go in the third quarter.
Quarterback takes the snap, rolls to his left side immediately. He's got some pressure back there. He's got a good block in front of him. That pass is complete over there on the sideline, and they're going to get it down to the 40, right at the 41-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Mayflower first down.
Right down number 22, Austin Martin.
Seth Davis going to check in, and Camden Newby going to come off for a few plays. Mayflower's had some success tonight when they have got the quarterback out of the pocket, just finding some gaps in that kind of that second level in the Red Devil defense, just finding some soft spots.
Right, and it's because you have to respect his legs. He's proven that he's going to be able to get first downs with his feet, and if he gets out of that pocket, he's really dangerous. Mayflower in a jumbo. Takes it, bubble screen out to the left side, pass complete. He's got good blocking out there. He's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line, and that's going to be another first down for Mayflower.
Just a quick screen out to the far side.
Actually, they're going to say it's about inches away.
Number 3, Cameron Willis on the reception. It is going to be 2nd and short.
Yeah, 2nd and inches here for Mayflower.
So Mayflower moving the ball in their first drive of the second half.
Red Devil defense loading up the middle. Mayflower still in that jumbo set. Hands off up the gut. John Davis is there to blow it up. And the senior linebacker is having none of that. That's going to be a loss.
Loss of a couple.
Loss, they're going to say of 1
Loss of 3
on the play.
It'll be 3rd and 4
John
for
Davis
Mayflower.
came unblocked from the left side and
Actually, it was a loss of 4. Not bad.
able to tackle Travion Williams in the backfield. 3rd and 4 for Mayflower at the Red Devil 35-yard line. Big play here for the Red Devil defense.
8:47 left here in the third quarter. Red Devils trail by 1, 7-6. Four wideouts. Quarterback takes it. He's going to throw a little screen out to the right. Just got beat. Kenny Rivas was out there to make the tackle and just got beat by the receiver, and that's going to be a first down for Mayflower.
A gain of around 7 on the play.
That one hurt.
Yeah, just able to slip a tackle there on the far side. Tiptoe down the sideline, get enough for the first down. Keep the drive alive for the Eagles.
Mayflower inside the 30-yard line now. Down to the 28 in Atkins territory. We've seen the defense here a couple of times tonight. They're going to have to shore this wall up. Mayflower takes a snap, and that's going to be a false start, I assume.
A few times tonight they've had a receiver who's left a little bit early, and they've gotten away with it. That time I think they got caught.
Yep.
That is the call, false start.
Mayflower.
So that's going to back the Eagles up 5 yards. It's going to put them
5-yard
first and
penalty.
15 at the
First down.
33-yard line.
Yeah.
And again, you mentioned it, Scott. They've gotten away with that quite a bit tonight, but they've called it a few times. And it's just a quick little shuffle of his feet right before they snap it.
Mayflower got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback.
Actually, that's 2 to the far side. They're just hidden.
That's
They're
right.
stacked over there.
2 to the far side.
Oh, he's got a man. Oh, hard hit. Great tackle over there to knock the ball out. Man,
Ethan Lindboom.
Ethan Lindboom brought the boom. Good night.
Perfect timing. The ball got to the receiver, and Ethan Lindboom hit him right in the chest, knocked him out of bounds, jarred the ball loose. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Great play there by the junior.
Give him that stank. Oh, that was good. You love to see it.
Backup quarterback dropping the hammer on somebody on defense.
And he might be the smallest guy in the secondary, too. That's the thing about Ethan. Ethan fears nobody. Red Devil defense, big opportunity here, 2nd and 15 to slow down this Mayflower offense. Quarterback takes a snap, high snap. He's looking downfield. He's got his check down. Man, that ball is dropped. And that brings up 3rd and 15.
And Travion Williams doesn't know this, but the best thing that could happen to him was for him to drop that pass, because Dayton Rawlings was making a beeline for him, and he was about to light him up.
Yeah, he was. He was about to turn him into a purple skid mark on that field.
That's going to make it 3rd and 15 for Mayflower. So, again, promising drive for the Eagles, and the Red Devil defense has stood up here and trying to turn them back. Big play coming up here, 3rd and long.
Mayflower, 4 wide receivers, 2 to both sides. They're big back in the backfield next to the quarterback.
And again, the Mayflower receivers left a little bit early.
Good QB spy there. He's going to let one rip, and that ball is caught, and that's a touchdown Mayflower. They're wrestling for it, but they've already got their feet in.
Number 12,
Now we got some pushing and shoving after the play.
Yeah, referee, they called the touchdown. Austin Dobbs is skipping down the field. We're trying to figure out. He says our guy's wrestling for it down there.
And the indication is touchdown.
Ethan, was that Lindboom that was down there fighting for it?
Getting set to hold.
Couldn't see who that was.
Getting set to kick the extra point.
It was Dakota Ham that was down there fighting for that ball.
Jump ball at the goal line, and the Mayflower receiver just went up and got it. Came down with it right across the goal line, so Mayflower with a 13-6 lead now, and the extra point pending.
Hold us down, kick is up, and it looks like it is good, so that's going to push the score. Eagles 14, Red Devils 6. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot of third quarter left with 8:02 left here.
We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM, Red Devil Media Productions.
Shot with the cop with Officer Patterson.
And the Eagles have just added to their lead to make it 14-6 on a 33-yard touchdown pass. And the Red Devil offense is going to get another shot at it here as they get ready to receive the kickoff, and going to have to do something with it this time, Zach. Can't afford another 3 and out.
No, we cannot. We've got to get that ball moving. Cole Crawford is going to have to shore up that offense and get them moving down the field. This is the time you need senior leadership, and I know we've got our most explosive guys who are hurt. That's a short little squib kick. That's going to be fielded by Koenigsader over there around the 25. Koenigsader breaks a couple of tackles, gets down to the 31. There was a fumble. Red Devils are saying we have it.
I thought he was down over there on the far side.
It did look like he was down. Red Devils are acting as if he was down. That ball is going to be placed at the 31-yard line. That's going to be where the offense takes over. But Scott, they've got to get this ball moving. I understand you've lost your most explosive guys. Tanner Hageman was big time for us early in the season. Mason Martin is what he is. He's a freak athlete. Went down with the season-ending injury. But now you've got to step up and get this offense moving against what's probably the best defense you've seen all year.
Yeah, statistically one of the better defenses that we have in 3A, and they've showed it tonight. Red Devil offense just has to find a way to put a drive together, and that's going to help. That's 5 yards as Mayflower jumps off sides. That's going to make it 1st and 5 for the Red Devils.
Good break there. Red Devils have suffered on the defensive side of the ball early in the game, committing a couple of those, so it's good to see Cole Crawford draw a couple of guys off sides. as we see Ethan Lindboom still
It'll
in
be
the
a
game
5-yard
down here.
penalty. It'll be 1st and 5.
And
for the
Lindboom
Red
missed a
Devils.
couple of games this season with a bummed up knee. As you probably notice he's got a big knee brace on that right knee.
Red Devils coming out with 5 receivers in the formation, 2 stacked to each side, and then Cooper Goodall in the slot to the left.
Interesting formation here. Crawford keeps it himself, goes right up the gut.
Number
He
10,
is not going to have just a whole lot to pick
79,
up.
Devo
Maybe
Williams,
gets
14,
one.
Jeremiah Fuller.
Yeah, just not much doing up front
Gets back
there
to the line
in
of
the
scrimmage.
middle
It'll
for the
stay
Red Devils. Got
2nd and 5 for
a 2nd and
Atkins.
5 there, tried it up the middle, gained a
We'd like to thank the
yard,
93
so
State Track.
maybe going to make it
Actually,
third.
they're
Yeah,
saying he
2nd and
got,
5.
yeah, they're saying he got back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't get a yard. So 2nd and 5 here. Red Devil offense is going to have to get something going. We might have to be a little bit creative. We're not going to be able to just power the ball down their throat. Mayflower's proven that. Crawford back to pass. That pass is thrown over there and incomplete. Man, Cole's going to wish he had that one back.
Yeah.
Ethan Lindboom's wide open there across the middle of the field.
Yeah, that pass intended for Allen Horn, and
On the coverage, number 29,
Incomplete.
Colin McEwen.
so I think was that 2 for 12? Cole
Yeah,
2
it's
for 12 tonight. So
Not good.
yeah, passing game not really working at this point. Red Devils facing a 3rd and 5 here. Desperately need a 1st down to keep this drive alive and keep the defense on the sideline. Give them a little break.
Man, that defense has been run ragged in this game. Crawford in the pistol takes the formation, looks downfield. It's a little dump off pass and it goes nowhere. And the Red Devils have another 3 and out.
Trying to set up a screen to Cooper Goodall and just well
Pass is
defended there
broken
by
up.
Mayflower. They
Going to
are.
bring up 4th down for Atkins.
It's like they have the Red Devil playbook.
They do.
They know what we're dialing up before we snap the ball, and they're ready for it. They are everything they were advertised.
No, they absolutely are. And because the Red Devil defense is having to spend so much time on the field, they just can't catch their breath.
Getting
So,
set to punt.
their backs
Number
are against the
10,
wall the
Cole
entire
Crawford.
time.
Yeah. And they're going to have to stand up again here and try to keep
Back to receive, number 2,
Mayflower
Marcus
from
Phillips.
breaking this
We're
thing
calling
wide
Wade
open.
Dykes.
Probably going to look to see maybe some of those offensive linemen get out there and play defense. That ball is fielded at the 28-yard line. He's got
back.
he's got some space there to run. He's going to make it almost to the 50. There's
another block in the back.
Yeah, another block. There's a late shove there by number 21,
Tackle on the play by number
who is jawing
70,
with Dakota.
Solomon Little.
Referee's going to let him play out there.
Nathan Langley had good coverage down the field, and he just got shoved in the back, got shoved to the turf, and was right in front of the
It'll be
official.
1st and 10 Mayflower from the 49-yard line.
Mayflower again going to have great field position. They're going to start this one just shy of midfield, their own 49-yard line. 6:54 left to go in the 3rd. Mayflower got in the end zone last time they had the ball. They have a 14-6 lead, and the Red Devil defense going to have to try to keep them out of the end zone here to keep it within reach.
Yep. Meanwhile, on the sideline, we got to get this offense fired up. We've got to get some life in this team. They're got a little bit of head hanging going on the sideline here, but they've got to get some positivity with the offense. Quarterback takes snap, handoff right up the gut. He has broken through. He's through the second line, and that's going to be a 1st down. Scott, I think that may be the longest run through the middle of the defensive front that we've seen all season long.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but
Wyatt Hearn.
Travion Williams, again, just a
Number 31,
patient runner, just
Mitchell.
waited a beat for a hole to open up in the middle, and then once he saw it, he broke through and got through that
Moved on
second
down
level,
for the
and
Eagles
Wyatt
after the
Hearn
run.
able to drag him down, but big gain there, and that puts the ball into Red Devil territory where it'll be 1st and 10 for Mayflower.
I'll look for them to do the same thing again. Nope, quarterback takes it, runs a bubble screen over there. That pass is complete to number 1. He's over the sideline. There is a penalty flag. Probably going to be a holding over there.
Yeah, another good hard tackle over there on the far side by Ethan Lindboom, but I think we are going to have a hold.
That one should be, it's going to be a hold after, it was past the line of scrimmage, so what'll probably end up being about 1st and 16, 1st and 17.
It is a hold on Mayflower, so that's going to back them up. On the spot of the foul, that's going to put the ball at the 44-yard line, the Red Devil 44. And it's going to be, like you said, about 1st and 17.
6:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mayflower leads the Red Devils 14-6. Red Devil defense is out here again. Ball is on the Red Devil 46-yard line. Looking to see, Red Devil 44-yard line. Looking to see if this defense can make a stop. Mayflower takes snap. Quarterback keeps it. He throws it out there. He's got a man open, and he's going to have that ball complete, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds around the 40-yard line. They're going to give him the 41, so he's almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Phillips, he had some words for Cole Crawford earlier when he made a tackle, and now he's got some words for the Red Devil sideline as he gets driven out of bounds over there.
I imagine Mayflower is probably feeling pretty good. You've held our offense to next to nothing on yardage. I think 3 or 5 yards through the air. So they're feeling their oats right now. Looking to see if this defense can shut them up a little bit. Quarterback hands off right up the gut. He's got space, and he's going to be fighting forward. He doesn't quite have enough for the first down, but it's close.
Mason Vick, Dayton Rawlings in on the tackle, but another good run by Williams, number 5.
That's going to bring up 4th and 4. I think it should be 4th and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to be 4th and 4. They hadn't changed it.
It's 3rd.
Oh, is it 3rd?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be 4th.
I wish it was 4th.
I wish it was 4th. Even then, this is 4-down territory for them. Quarterback takes it, throws a bubble. Nope, he throws it right in the middle, and he's going to be met there with a couple of Red Devils, brought down immediately, but does have enough for another Mayflower Eagle first down.
Pressure that time by Dayton Rawlings and Mason Vick. They met at the quarterback, but he was able to get rid of it quickly and complete it for a first down. 4:18 now left to go in the 3rd quarter. Mayflower with a 14-6 lead. They have it on the Red Devil 25-yard line. Another good drive by the Mayflower offense, heating up the clock, picking up some yardage.
Red Devil defense going to have to dig in if they want to make a stop here. Mayflower is eating every second of that. Quarterback hands it off right up the gut. He's going to get a couple of yards before he's brought down by number 18, Mason Vick.
Good tackle by Vick, and that time, again, number 5, Williams, just patient, trying to wait for a hole to open up, and if Mason Vick hadn't held on there, he had a lot of room in front of him.
Yeah, that was a touchdown waiting to happen. He would have had, I mean, it'd have been Dakota back there trying to stop him, but he does get 1 yard on the play. Brings up 2nd and 9, ball at the Atkins 24-yard line, 3:25 left here in the 3rd quarter as the Red Devils trail 14-6.
Mayflower using a lot of the clock. Not in any hurry.
It's another handoff right up the gut. Oh wow, just knocks just knocks Red Devil defenders off everywhere and powers his way for a big first down.
And I think the PA guy here just said a grown man run, and that's exactly what that was.
He reminded me of Razorback legend Cedric Cobb. Just kind of got the ball. He was met by a Red Devil defender at the line of scrimmage and just put him on his rear.
Yeah, I think that was Mason Vick. That doesn't happen very often to him. But
we do have a Mayflower injury down there.
Number 5, Williams up under his own power.
That is Williams. That's their running back.
Yeah, that's their big power back over there. Their big corn-fed power back, and he is going to have to go out for at least one play.
So that grown man run, not too good for him.
Took it out of him. But they do have it down to the Atkins 11-yard line. Red Devils are getting real close to that purple turf back there. And again, you know, Scott, this defense has got to be tired.
Yeah.
They've been out on this field most of this game.
Fresh set of downs for the Mayflower Eagles.
Quarterback takes it, handoff right up the gut. He's got space. He is headed in the end zone. That's going to be another touchdown. Mayflower. Right up the gut, and he makes it all the way down to push the lead to 6 with 2:58 left here in the 3rd quarter. Red Devil defense, you can see the tired, you can see the exhaustion.
Yeah, we haven't seen that all year long.
Number
They've
12, Tanner Reed on the hold.
done a good
Number
job
4,
of getting off the
Dakota Groff.
field, and got a lot of guys who can come in and out, and they've stayed fresh all year. But tonight, they've been on the field for a long time.
They have, and that kick is up, and it
Kick
is
is up. It is good.
it is no good. That kick is
Correction.
no good. Red
It is
Devils
wide right.
Red Devils do disrupt that one, but that's going to keep the lead 20-6. Mayflower
Battle
leads
lead
Atkins.
score.
2:58 left here in the
With
third quarter.
2:58
We'll take a
remaining in the
30-second
third
break. This is
quarter.
Red Devil Football,
Mayflower
100.9 Quick
Atkins
FM and
6.
Red Devil Media Productions.
The number for the 50-50 raffle ticket, 776-4840. 776-4840. Be sure to see the Booster Club over by the press box or the concession stand. We have a white four-wheel Ford parked by the disc ring that has lights on, outside mirrors, plate number ICVUR, all letters.
2:58 left here in the third quarter in Mayflower, and the Eagles have just added to their lead. It's 20-6. They missed the PAT, but still have a 2-touchdown lead over the Red Devils, and the Red Devil offense has had a tough time getting things going tonight. They're going to have another crack at it here as Mayflower gets ready to kick it away.
This is going to be a crucial drive for the Red Devils because Mayflower's taking all that time while they are on the field as we get another squib kick over to Jackson Kinnixader. He's going to field it down around the 30-yard line, and he's going to make it up to about the 32, 33 before he's brought down.
A lot of rolling,
And a lot of shoving going on over there.
First and 10.
Yeah, that was actually Ethan Lindboom on that return on the far side, and you said it, after the last several plays there's been a little pushing and shoving, so things getting a little physical.
I need things to get physical with this offensive line.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need some physical. I want to see some toughness, some grit, some anger, some vitriol, a little bit of violence from this offensive line, and see if we can get this ball moving downfield.
Full house backfield here, power I formation. Davin Bowden, the tailback.
Bowden is going to fake it. Actually, Crawford is going to air it out downfield, and that ball is intercepted.
Pass is intercepted by number 2,
Cole
Marcus
Crawford's
Phillips.
first interception of the
Completed
season.
on the
And it was
pass, number 31, Blake
about 4
Mitchell.
yards ahead of Blake
That'll give
Mitchell, who
Mayflower the
was
ball
visibly
back.
upset. And with 14 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game, that doesn't look good, Scott.
No, one play, and the offense gives it back to Mayflower.
And the defense is gassed.
Yeah, defense is running on fumes right now, and this Mayflower offense is red hot. They
Yep.
scored on their last 2 possessions, and they get the ball back here with 2:45 left to go in the third.
In the quarter. Mayflower will take over.
They're going to have it on the
37-yard
37-yard line after Cole Crawford's first interception of the season. Mayflower going to have 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback.
Quarterback's just going to hand it off right up the gut, and he, man,
Number 9,
somehow finds a
Big Bird
way
gets down to the 40.
to get 4 yards out of that. And again, you know it's
Right,
coming
number
down to
19,
the
Mason
defense
Dick.
being tired. We're not
Yeah.
wrapping up. We're not tackling as well. We haven't
Gain of
given up
3,
anything in the middle all
7
season,
for
and now
Mayflower.
they're running up the middle at will.
Yeah, and they're getting 3, 4, 5 yards a pop up the middle, and like you said, we haven't seen that all season long. That's just starting to wear down a little bit, is this Red Devil defense.
Mayflower, 4 wideouts. I'm assuming it's going to be a handoff, and it is. Back to their speedy back, and he's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Good stop there for the Red Devils to bring up third down and what's probably going to be about 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
You needed that stop. Solomon Lytle's going to come onto the field here for Camden Newby. I would expect to see more of Solomon as the game goes on, as the offense hasn't had a whole lot of time on the field.
Yeah, Solomon going to be a little fresher than either Camden Newby or Seth Davis. They've been out there a lot tonight on that Red Devil defensive line. That negative play there backs Mayflower up a little bit. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Under 1:30 left in the third quarter.
Quarterback takes a snap with 1 left on the play clock, and he's going to get this one out of there. That pass is complete, and that's a first down. That is a first down over there on the far sideline, man. What a dagger.
Good for the first down.
Just a great job by Mayflower of knowing where the first down marker is and just getting right beyond it. Number 3, Cameron Willis, got up near midfield, just turned around, and the ball was right on him. He's able to bring it in, and that keeps the drive going. First down, Mayflower at their own 49-yard line.
This Mayflower offense right now, you said it's got, just has all the momentum. They're kind of having their way right now. Even when they get behind the chains a little bit, they're still coming up with a big third down. Quarterback takes it, hands off, right up the gut to the speedy back. He's going to get stopped.
Inside
Maybe gets a yard on the play.
Gets to the 50, gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Blake Mitchell a little bit slow to get up there.
Rollins.
It's number 9, Kate Cowdery, the running back. Last couple times he's had it, the Red Devils have had his number, limited the damage. Blake Mitchell going to come off now and take a break. He's been out there a lot. He's played both ways tonight quite a bit.
He's been out there offense, out there defense, and it's taken its toll on him. I can't see who checked in for him on that far side. Quarterback hands it off again, breaks the tackle, and he's getting through to the second wave. And that's going to be another Mayflower first down after a big 11-yard run there for the Mayflower speedy back.
Again, number 9, Cowdery on that one, just able to break through that defensive line and get to the second level. Picked up 11 yards and another first down for Mayflower. Clock going to roll down and probably going to take this one to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. So at the end of the third quarter, the Red Devils trail Mayflower 20-6. That'll look good.
We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here at Patrick Stadium in Mayflower. The Red Devils trail 20-6 to the Mayflower Eagles as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Mayflower has it inside the Red Devil 40-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
And Mayflower just slow. I mean, there's nothing pretty about what they're doing. Slowly but surely handing the ball off and just getting 6, 7, 8 yards a carry. Quarterback takes it, hands off again, follows his blocker. He's going to have, that's going to be about another 7-yard carry there for Mayflower.
Cowdery again on the carry for Mayflower.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 here for the Eagles. Not sure which Red Devil came up with the tackle there.
Blake Mitchell checks back in. Dayton Rawlings is off right now. Solomon Lytle and Blake Mitchell, along with Cam Nanubi out there, are the down linemen.
Looks like they're going with a bit of a bigger front there. Quarterback throws a little bubble out to the right side. It's completed. He's got space. That's enough for the first down before he goes down at the Red Devil 27-yard line. And again, just another first down. Mayflower tick, tick, tick that clock away.
Yeah, and they are running the clock right now. They're
just eating it.
They're letting it tick all the way down, the play clock down to just a few seconds before they snap it. That time ran the bubble screen out to the boundary over there and got a first down, stayed in bounds to keep the clock going. 1st and 10 at the Red Devil 27.
Mayflower in a power formation here. It's going to be a handoff, and he breaks the tackle, falls down, and him falling was the only thing that kept him from breaking another 10-yarder there, and he's going to get a pickup of 3 as Dayton Rawlings checks back into the game there. And Solomon Lytle comes off.
Yeah, shoestring tackle that last time. Probably, again, saved a touchdown there. Just a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball at the Red Devil 24-yard line. Clock going to be down under 10 minutes when Mayflower snaps it for this play. They're trying to milk as much of the clock as they can.
Which is smart on their part. They don't want to give Atkins a shot at it. Quarterback takes it, hands it off right up the gut. Patient running there, makes a couple of cuts, and he gets down inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 19, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, maybe 2. Mayflower definitely in 4-down territory here. And more importantly, they can, with 2 plays, they can milk over a minute off the clock.
Yep.
It's not going to leave much time for Atkins regardless of what happens. And the Red Devil offense hasn't had much success tonight, but we've seen it all season long. They can score quickly.
They can. They have the potential to score quickly. Like you said, Mayflower should shut them down, but they do have the potential to do it as Mayflower gets another first down. And
yeah, if our offense doesn't have the ball in their hands, they're not going to be able to score at all. And
no.
Mayflower is going to try to keep it out of the offense's hands as much as they can.
Of course, you know the message they're preaching over there is ball security, ball security, ball security. Do not fumble.
And stay in bounds.
Yeah, Camden Newby going to check in now for Seth Davis.
And Mayflower not even getting lined up until there's about 10 seconds left on the play clock. Again, just milking as much time as they possibly can off of both the play clock and the game clock. They're going to snap it with 1 second on the play clock.
Hands it off again, and he's going to get a pickup of about 2 on the play as the clock ticks under 8.5 minutes left here in the game. Seth Davis now checking in again for Camden, just kind of back and forth with those guys.
Yeah, just trying to get any break that you can. Just get a breath and get back out there for another play. Clock going to be under 8 minutes when Mayflower snaps it next. 20-14, Mayflower Eagles lead. They're looking to add to it here, but more importantly, just keep the ball out of the hands of the Atkins offense.
20-6.
20-6. What did I say?
20-14.
20. I wish it was 20.
I wish it was.
We're down by 14. 20-6.
Yeah, 20-14. We're having a different conversation right now.
Right.
And running back just patiently making cuts. He's headed to the end zone, and that's another touchdown, Mayflower.
He lost the ball there.
He lost it, but he did get it back.
But he recovers it in the end zone.
Touchdown, Mayflower. Insult to injury there as the Red Devils fall down even further. 26-6 the score now. Red Devil, Scott, we said at the top of the broadcast it was going to be a war of attrition. Unfortunately, the Red Devils are on the receiving end of that war.
Yeah. 15-yard run by Mayflower, and that pushes the score to 26-6. Extra point coming. Last time the extra point was wide right.
Low snap. Kick is up. That one is right down the middle, though, and that's going to be a good extra point. Mayflower leads the Red Devils 27-6, 7:36 left here in the game.
We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with more. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here in Salem, or excuse me, in Mayflower, and the Red Devils trail now 27-6 to the Mayflower Eagles.
Bobbing there, teasing there. Double
Things just haven't gone our way tonight, Zach.
No, they have not. Offense, defense held as long as they could, but let's be, I mean, the defense has been on the field the vast majority of the game. I mean, the offense has maybe been on the field 5 minutes of game time, and the rest has been all of this Atkins defense as Red Devils picked that one up, trying to make something happen here. He's got a hole. He's trying to get away. Koenigsader has got room. Actually, that was Dakota Ham, had room, and actually gets it down to about the 42-yard line. Good field position, good effort. Good effort there by the safety.
Yeah, let's see if that sparks this offense a little bit.
Now let's go. You've got 7 minutes, 25 seconds. You're going to have to, you got to score. You got to score fast.
All 3 timeouts still left. And we said it before that last break. The Red Devil offense capable of scoring quickly. They're going to have to do it a few times to have any chance in this one.
And then defense is going to have to make some stops.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a lot that has to go right here if we want to try to make something happen. Crawford drops back. He airs it out. That pass is complete right there in the middle of the field.
That's Koenigsader on the reception. A good catch there by the sophomore. Gain of 5, makes it 2nd and 5. That's tough coming across the middle of the defense.
Because you know you're going to take a shot.
Yeah, and he did. He held on to it.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Crawford hands off to Goodall, going right up the middle. Goodall fight. Actually, that was Ham.
Inside run brought down.
He's going to pick up just a couple of yards before he's brought down. And again, Red Devil's going to have to get back to the line quickly as time takes under 7 minutes.
Yeah, Dakota Ham a little slow to get up, and Sawyer Bartlett there trying to get him up quickly because he knows that clock is running.
Blake Mitchell checking in for the Red Devils here. Empty backfield.
Red Devils having trouble getting set up there on offense.
Down to 6.5 minutes.
Oh,
we got a false start.
False start, Solomon Lytle.
Yeah, Solomon really frustrated with himself there on that false start.
That was just off from the beginning. The formation they just had trouble getting into the set and threw the timing off.
And when you're needing a perfect drive here, that you can't do that.
But it's been that kind of night for Atkins.
Just a rough night at the office, and you hate to have that, the week before you're going into playoffs, which, at this point, barring a miracle, looks like we're going to be heading down to Prescott next week. It's not the game you wanted going into that, but at the same time, there's things to learn after a loss.
Oh, absolutely.
Clock down to 6:28 here. Crawford with Goodall in the backfield next to him. Cole takes a snap, handoff to Goodall. Goodall plows forward. He's got room, lowers a boom on somebody, still fighting. And he is going to get down to the 33-yard line. Hard, heavy run there for Cooper Goodall, and the Red Devils have got to go.
Yeah, the PA guy said earlier that Mayflower running back had a grown man run. That was a grown man run by the sophomore Cooper Goodall.
That's right. Red Devils got to go. 6:15 on the clock. Crawford takes a snap, rolls to his left side. He's going to put some air under it. He's got a receiver down. That's overthrown. And it was one of those things, you can tell the receiver slowed down a little bit as he was running that route, looked back for the ball, and then when he saw it, it just couldn't, he didn't have the jets to get under it.
Yeah, and feet got tangled up with the defender over there. Koenigsader went down, but not sure he would have caught up to that one anyway.
I was too far ahead of him. 6:05 left here in the game. 2nd and 10. Ball is on the Mayflower 32-yard line. Red Devils need a touchdown in a bad way here. It'd be their first one of the game.
And they need it quickly.
They do. We need it now. Crawford handoff to Goodall. Goodall, I think, makes maybe a yard, 2 yards.
Goodall right down to number 14, Jeremiah Fuller.
Yeah, he got a couple. They're going to give him 3, so it's going to be.
We have a Mayflower player that is injured down there. It's number 79, who, again, has been on the field the entire time. Crawford takes a snap, rolls to his left side. He's got a receiver, and he stumbled on the way out there. Blake Mitchell was the intended receiver, but his feet got tangled up with his man on the way out there.
That's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 7 for the Red Devils.
Yep.
No question, offense staying out there. got to go for it in this situation.
Yeah. You know, at this point, 4th and 7, you know, you've got to get the ball to your guy that is sure-handed. You know, I'm drawing up something for Davin Bowden here. Maybe a post route.
Hard count, tried to get him to jump. Now the offense resets.
5:36 left here in the game. Crawford looks right. He's going to air it out to Bowden, and Bowden just cannot get back there through into double coverage, and that is going to be a turnover, and that's going to be about what seals it for the Red Devils tonight. 5:29 left here in the game. Mayflower ahead of the Red Devils, 27-6.
The Red Devils just overwhelmed that time as Mayflower brought the house. Cole Crawford had to get rid of it before he wanted to and took a shot, and there was a late penalty flag that was thrown after that play.
Not sure what that one's going to be.
It's going to be
There are multiple flags
against the Red Devils. It's going to be probably an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Just some frustration coming out there at the end of the play. A night that has not gone anywhere near the way they wanted it to go, and Red Devils just letting the frustration get to them. The officials discussing it. They've got their little notebook out, so it is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yep.
They record that one because 2 of those get you ejected.
Yep, not sure who that one was against. But that is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Devils. That'll be 15 yards from the point of the turnover. Looks like
unsportsmanlike.
Another, though, actually it was unsportsmanlike against Mayflower. So those penalties will offset. And Mayflower will have the ball at the 30-yard line.
Just trying to read the officials' lips and signals. It looked like maybe there was something that was said by one of the Red Devils after the play, and then one of the Mayflower players took his helmet off. And that was the penalty on them. So offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Mayflower's going to have it nonetheless. Turnover on downs for the Red Devils. Mayflower's going to have it on their own 30-yard line with 5:29 left.
Yeah, but you know what Mayflower's going to do at this point. They're going to turn around, hand it off to the big back, and just let him go to work. Let him and the offensive line go to work, and that's what they've done all night. They've worked.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely they chipped away at our defensive front. Quarterback fumbles the ball, just falls. Actually, I think the Red Devils have it.
I think we got that one.
I think we have it. We do.
Yeah, Mason Vick came out with it. So
Mason Vick got it. We've got some life out there. Now let's go score a touchdown. You just got, your defense is giving you 2 gifts tonight. You have got to capitalize on that.
The Mayflower quarterback, Carter Smith, just kind of nonchalant in taking the snap there. He just sort of fumbled it and then slow to get on it.
Well, maybe we can sort of get a touchdown here.
I would love it.
Man, we need something. We need some momentum going into next week now. Crawford coming out in the pistol formation. We're jumbo set tight. One receiver out to the left side on the far end of the field. Who is that? Is that Kenny Sater by himself?
It is Kenny Sater on the far side. Davin Bowden is
tight end here
to the near side. He's tight. Alan Horn is in the slot.
Davin breaks off
tight
here.
End.
Yeah, Davin breaks off. Crawford fakes a handoff. He's looking for Kenny. Nope, that pass is tipped. Was intended for Mason Vick, but just too high. Mason wasn't going to get anywhere with that anyways. That he was surrounded by 3 guys.
Second down for the Red Devils.
Mayflower has just consistently read everything tonight. They have had a bead on this Red Devil offense from the opening kick and have not looked back.
Yeah. Credit to the Mayflower defense. They are as good as advertised. They made a stand. And Atkins Red Devils just have not answered that. Crawford takes it, looks right, pass complete to Bowden. Bowden tries to break a tackle. He's going to go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Davin Bowden.
First down, Red Devils with 5:11 left to go in the ball game.
That's the biggest pass the Red Devils have completed tonight, I believe.
I think you're right.
Trips wide receivers out to the top of the field. One down low is Davin Bowden. Crawford's going to keep it himself up the middle. He doesn't have anywhere to go. He's going to get slung down.
10,
and the offensive line is not going to take kindly to that there.
And we got multiple flags flying high in the air. And
yeah, Cole was getting shoved around after the play, and I think that was Sawyer and Cade they did not take kindly to their quarterback taking that abuse.
Yeah, but that's going to cost us.
It is. That's gonna kill all the momentum of that drive.
Just a tough night.
Yep, and the frustration is certainly setting in here.
It is. Very uncharacteristic of this team. But they have not been in a position like this all season long.
They have not been in a position where they've just been dominated.
Yeah.
And tonight Mayflower's defense gave us the business. We'll call it what it is.
Atkins.
But again, as we talk about it, there's things to learn when you take a loss.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from the film study on this one. They'll work this week and make some improvements and be ready for a long road trip in the playoffs in the first round. But this, not what you wanted to see happen tonight, not how you wanted to end your regular season, but the season is not over. There's more to play for.
There is. And you say long road trip. The trip to Prescott is still an hour shorter than the trip to Salem.
Exactly, yeah.
About a 2-hour drive down to Prescott. That's what we're probably looking at next week. 5 minutes left. Red Devils trail by 21.
First and 25.
Crawford takes it. He airs it out. He's looking for Bowden. Bowden's down there just a little outside of Davin's reach. He had a finger on it.
On the cover, 21 Blade Dyke, 29 Colin
And he had a
McEwen.
lot of contact on the route. No flag.
It'll bring up second
Second
down
and
for
25.
Atkins. Second and
After the
25, according
incompletion.
to the all-knowing board.
Good thing about the incompletion is it stops the clock. 4:53 left to go in this one. The Red Devils trail by 21. 27-6 is the Mayflower lead. Crawford straight drop. He dumps it off to Goodall. Goodall's got some room.
Go, Cooper. Go, Cooper. That's a first down, but there's a lot of penalty flags on the
Yeah,
play.
that's going to be a hold downfield.
They're going to get Sawyer. They're going to get Sawyer on a penalty. Man,
And it's just unnecessary.
as soon as we have something going, man, it comes right back. Yeah, Cooper Goodall, through grit and toughness and effort, just pure will, fights his way down there, and we're going to be coming back 10 yards.
Yeah, got close to the first down, but it's going to be wiped out.
That penalty happened around the 20-yard line. I don't know what we're looking at here. It's too much math.
Too much math for a Bible major.
That's right, too much math for a couple of pastors. Red Devil faithful not happy with it. Not sure we can argue with it.
Nah.
That ball is going to be set at the 31-yard line. So actually second and I think it's second.
Actually,
I don't know how much.
Gained some yards on the
Second
play,
and
even with the
22
penalty.
looks like.
Looks like, yeah.
I'm going to call it 22.
Sure. Crawford hands off to Goodall. Goodall's going to get a pickup of just a few, and he's going down.
Number 8, Cooper
Bring
Goodall.
up third down, and what'll look like
Down
20.
Number 8, Isaac Emmel.
4:30. This clock ticks down here in the fourth quarter.
Third and 18 is what the scoreboard says here.
We'll go with that.
Yep, I like that better than third and 20.
Ball sitting right at the 25-yard line. Red Devils have not been in the end zone tonight. The only scoring 2 Kenny Rivas field goals. They trail 27-6.
Got 4 receivers out wide. Cole Crawford rolls to his right side. Is going to air this one out to nobody. That was intended for Davin, who made a cutback route and just didn't get down there.
Crawford was pressured on the
And that
play,
brings
number
up 4th
11,
and
Devarian
18.
Pirtle. Brings up 4th down
And
for
you know
Atkins.
this offense has to be extremely frustrated. Like you said, they've not been stopped.
Yeah.
Salem, we had 2 touchdowns. In spite of losing Cole in the third quarter and losing Mason Martin in the third quarter, we still had 2 touchdowns. This is the first time this season where the Red Devils have been held out of the end zone.
Yeah. Offense just looked out of sync all night long, and a lot of that is just credit to this Mayflower defense.
Crawford looks left. He is going to go down. That's the second sack of the evening.
That's
going to be a turnover
Jeremiah Fuller.
On downs.
That'll give Mayflower the ball back on
that's really
downs
gonna
with
do it.
3:55 remaining in the
That's
game.
Cole's
Your score
second
remains
sack
Mayflower
of the
27,
night, and I'm not sure.
6.
I'm not sure they had 2 all season. So again, so much credit goes to you know, the stoutness of this Mayflower defense, but you know, just a really bad day at the office here for the Red Devils going into the playoffs.
Yeah. And you can see it on the sideline. You look down there, and there's a lot of guys just frustrated.
Yeah, they're
got
mad.
Their heads down.
But you know what, Scott? I'd rather them be mad than not care.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can turn hate into fuel. Bobby Boutte calls it tackling fuel.
Yeah.
And I hope that's what the Red Devils do as we get ready to probably head down to Prescott next Friday night.
Mayflower takes over on their own 32-yard line, looking just to run the clock out here and come away with a victory.
Just a little handoff right up the middle, patient running again.
And
he's going to get down to about the 39-yard line, and they're gonna tick this one down. You can guarantee tick it down to 1 second on the clock.
Austin Martin Trussell, number 18, Mason
79,
Cook.
man, what a
Gain of 2 according to
I
the
mean, I
board.
don't know if that brother's got a sub, but man, they're keeping him out there a lot.
Yeah, and he's got his hands on his hips every play. He's slow to get up. And
I'm not sure he set out a whole play. He's out there for defense, offense, everything.
I have noticed when the rest of the team goes to the sideline, when they switch defense to offense, he just stays right there in the middle of the field.
He just takes a knee. Mayflower set up here, 3 wide out to the top. Just another handoff right up the middle, patient running. And he's going to make it down just on the other side of the 40. Looks about at the 43, and that should be a first down for Mayflower.
It is a first down. That's going to move the chains and keep the clock rolling. They're going to reset the chains, and once they get the ball spotted, the clock will restart. Under 3 minutes to go now. Mayflower with a 27-6 lead, looking to salt this one away. No hurry. All 11 Mayflower players standing there with their hands on their hips looking to the sideline, waiting for the play call. It comes with 14 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, they'll snap it with about 2:35 or about 2:28 left here in the game. Yep, quarterback snaps it, hands off, patient running again. And he's going to make it about 6 yards before he's brought down near the 50-yard line.
Camden Newby, Ethan Langley, Austin Martin Trussell combining to make the tackle.
Number 22, Austin Martin
Under 2
Trussell
minutes when Mayflower snaps it next. Jackson McNutt checks in for Austin Martin Trussell.
Who is very frustrated with the game as well as all the rest of the team. There's a lot of guys out here with taped up fingers and everything else that, you know, as the season goes, injuries come and they stay with you. But, man, just a hard loss tonight. But, again, there's a lot to learn going into next week against Prescott. Running back is going to take a tackle here. Gets up about a yard before he's brought down by a few Red Devils.
Jackson McNutt, the first man there. Brings
Vick.
Williams down right at midfield.
Mason Vick in on it as well.
With 1:36
Looks like
remaining in the
Atkins
game.
going to take a
Good
timeout
score,
here.
Mayflower 27.
And Coach Harrelson's going to, and Coach Dobbs, Coach Snow going to have a conversation with their team.
We'll take a timeout with them. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here, Mayflower. A minute, 36 seconds left in this one. Mayflower with a 27-6 lead. Atkins just called a timeout. Pretty much the entire coaching staff out there to talk to the defense, just trying to get them to muster up a little bit to keep Mayflower off the board one last time.
Yep, and I'm not sure Mayflower's even thinking about getting on the board. Probably just thinking about finishing this one. But you know, this is the time you've got to refocus your defense. At this point, you're coaching for next week, and you know, time to get the mind right.
Mayflower looking at a 3rd and 4.
It's going to be a handoff. Speedy back's got plenty of space. He's definitely got the first down as he gets inside the Red Devil territory down to about the 44-yard line as Solomon Lytle is going to check in here for the defense.
Ball just inside the 45, the Red Devil 45, so Mayflower going to snap it.
Sawyer Bartlett also going to check in here for Dayton Rawlings.
Will Breweiler comes on.
For, looks like for Mason Vick, who's limping as he comes off the field.
A lot of these guys on defense are limping or holding a wrist or a hand or something. It's been a tough night for them.
Or blowing chucks on the sideline.
Yeah, we saw that during the break.
We did see that. Another handoff right up the middle. Solomon Lytle and Camden Newby there for the tackle. And that's going to be a short pickup of about 2 yards.
Mayflower will have to snap it one more time, and that'll be about it.
Yep. Clock ticks under 50 seconds now.
Number 70, Solomon Little.
As Walter Smith checks in for Camden Newby.
Dylan Delancey going to come on for Solomon Lytle, who was a little banged up on that last play.
Man, I feel like every guy that comes off the sidelines limping at this point, Scott. So 30 seconds left on the clock here, 12 on the play clock. Mayflower probably just going to, they're in victory formation. They're just going to take a quick knee here and call it a day. And that's going to be the end of it, folks. Mayflower takes a knee, and the clock is going to tick off. Red Devils fall to Mayflower 27-6.
We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and wrap things up. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
27, Atkins 6.
Okay, we're the 3 seed. We don't get to host the whole playoff game. That's it. Throw in the towel. Or, we're going to go get the center. All right, the end goal, state championship won tonight. No, it wasn't. All right, the end goal, make and run and play for your town, all right, and for each other is still there. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. Y'all got to regroup. We got to come together, man. I told you, families, get this back in the match. I want to see your face. Families come together. All right, you're going to have the I told you.
Back here one final time from Patrick Stadium in Mayflower. The Red Devils fall to the Mayflower Eagles 27-6. Red Devils fall to 8-2 on the season, 5-2 in the conference. Mayflower moves to 9-1, 6-1 in the conference. Mayflower sews up the second position in the conference, second seed going into the playoffs. They will play here at home next week. Red Devils fall to third in conference and have the third seed, and they'll go on the road next week. Playing the third seed from the 3A7. We don't know exactly who that is. We suspect it's going to be Prescott, but Not sure yet. Still some things to be sorted out there, but really tough night here, Zach. Not the way the Red Devils wanted to end the regular season at all.
No, definitely not. As we look out on the field and we can see Coach Dobbs has his boys rallied around there, just kind of bringing them into unison together as they go to pray together to finish out this game. A lot of things to work on going into next week. You know, you can look at a loss one of two ways. You can either look at it as a complete waste. You can look at it as well, that just ruins everything. Or you can look at it and say, hey, this is an opportunity for us to come out hungrier, to come out meaner, to come out stronger, come out more violent next week. And I think, you know, learn a good lesson coming into this thing. This is a team that I think everybody has state playoff aspirations.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of excitement around town, not just amongst the team, but I mean the whole city. There were lots of questions this week. Hey, who are we playing? Where are we going? All these kinds of things. The whole city is excited about this. Yeah, we have a little bit of a setback tonight, but we are still we're going into playoff ball next week. And I had a buddy tell you this. I had a buddy ask me. He said, "Hey, would you like to go with me to the Mississippi State Ole Miss game day after Thanksgiving?" I said, "No, I'm good, man. I think I'm gonna be calling football on the day after Thanksgiving." That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, this team, this Red Devil team, certainly capable of recovering from this and mounting a charge and making a deep run in the playoffs. That's what they've got on their mind. They've got a lot of work to do this week and need to get healthy. Had some guys banged up tonight, especially on defense. They were out there for a long time, and Mayflower really physical, just took it to the Red Devils tonight. You know, we had a little bit of momentum there going into the half, not able to get into the end zone, but a couple of Kenny Rivas field goals got us within 1 point, had the ball to open the second half, thought maybe we could get the offense rolling, get a little rhythm going, and maybe take the lead there, but it was not to be as Mayflower held us to a 3-and-out. They got the ball. They marched down the field, scored. They scored 3 times, 3 touchdowns in the second half and ran away with it 27-6. So that's how we end things here tonight, but the season is not over. We're going to be on the road next week. We don't know exactly where yet, but hope you'll be with us wherever that is. If you can't make it to the game, we'll bring it to you right here on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. For my broadcast partner, Zach Phillips, I'm Scott Warren. Good night. Have a great weekend, and go Red Devils.